I knock this out the way? No.
Yeah, what's your thing?
Just so you know, JJ and Cass are also around.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, we can only bring 6. Anyone else is gonna have to just be on the outside listening. I'll be there in a second. I'm just coming. So it looks like, unfortunately, you might need to sit this one out too, because I need to. We'll need to have Yuki there.
That's
I mean,
fine.
you can still be there. You just can't be up top.
Mhm.
They don't want it to
I'll
be too overcrowded.
be nearby.
Right? Yeah. Well, let me ask you guys this: what do you actually want out of this meeting?
What have they told you so far?
Well, they basically want to talk about what and why they're escalating and how they want things to be going forward. Told me that if I didn't play ball, then we'd just get spiked in the middle of races. But you know, I didn't clap back that we're already getting spiked in the middle of races before they decided to start their stupid little operation. But my question really is, do you guys want to make a deal with them?
Depends how you want them to view yokai. I think it's a good opportunity to make them to distance the shooting from yokai.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Well, you don't want yokai known for molesting cops, right?
Well, I really don't care, to be honest with you. The main reason I say that we don't shoot at races is to keep them calm and to make them relax. But if they're getting up in their feelings and acting out because they get shot by a couple people, then kind of no sweat off my back. Ultimately, I think we probably should make a deal with them. But you all have to remember that they were already spiking us in the middle of races. They were EMPing us, pitting us, you know, shooting our cars out. They were already doing all that shit before they even started the escalation clause. Just keep that in mind. There's probably nothing that they're going to be able to give us.
Yeah.
That's how I see it, at least.
I agree. Unless we can leverage it so they do less this time round, but I doubt it.
Yeah, we'll hear them out and see what they have to say. Where's Ziki?
I think she's on her way.
Alright. Alright, well, if you want to call the other two and get them on the radio, well, I want to have a bunch of extra people on the sides just in case something crazy happens, you know? You give them a call and let them know the radio?
Calling Judy.
Okay.
352.6. 352.6. What's your ping?
Hey.
Yo.
Say.
136. Okay, 352.6. And come geared. 136, right?
Their fucking cars are matching. How did that happen?
Yeah, it's cute, isn't
Looks
it?
wicked.
We're gonna leave here in like 6 to 7 minutes, so...
Do we know where it is?
Yes, it's gonna be at the observatory.
Okay, because I spoke to Redline and they have no idea where they're going.
I don't even think there's anyone from Redline awake.
Yeah, they're awake.
Did anyone call shooting?
Shooting Doji. No, I haven't called him.
Shooting Doji.
You wanna give him a call?
Shooting Doji.
Shooting Doji.
Shooting Doji.
Hey. You gotta hurry, we're leaving in just a few minutes.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. $8,000.
It's gonna be up at the observatory.
Yeah, it was 30.
I have
So they want us to only bring 6 people to the direct meeting.
I'm kidding, you don't need to pay that.
So we're gonna do that, but we're gonna bring a bunch of extra people on the sidelines
I have $2 fucking million in my bank account.
in case they
Fine.
want to do something crazy.
I do have
So
a whole
you're gonna be kind of waiting in the area. If you don't want to do that, I don't harm, no foul at all. You don't have to come. Alright, cool.
He's not picking up the phone.
This motherfucker's like, I'll give you 30 grand for
Um,
your
num,
car
num,
and
num, num,
properties,
num.
and then says he has 18,000 in his bank account.
Who said that?
This idiot.
Nom 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 nom.
Right, you.
Oh, okay. Hi.
He used my car and he got it impounded.
L.
Oh, is that you? How come everyone's getting each other's cars impounded?
I want to change clothes beforehand, so I'd like to go a bit early.
Actually, should I call Redline and let them
Well,
know
you
what's
should go
gonna
change
be?
right now because we're leaving in 5 minutes.
Yeah, let no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably call Redline.
Vendetta are coming. I ran into one of them changing.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
They were like, "Are
Anthony-
you guys going in gear?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're going in gear." And they were like, they were unsure if they
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to.
Hell yeah, we're going fucking gear. What
That's
is it,
what I
a bunch of
said.
Pussies.
Yeah, I was like, they were like, "Well, what if?" And I was like, "Well, just go in gear, bro."
Whatever, well, I'll fucking shank him, bruv. I'll fucking rough him up, blood.
I'll fucking rough him up on that.
Fucking shank you up, bruv, innit?
Fucking shank you.
Yeah. But listen, I'm gonna do
That
this,
sounded really
okay?
unorthodox.
Okay, check this out. I'm gonna get there to the PD meeting, and I'm gonna pull up in front of him, okay? And I'm just gonna like park my car right in front of him. I'm gonna leave it on just to annoy them because it's really loud and annoying and obnoxious and shit. Okay? Then I'm gonna sit on my car like this,
Oh.
Nice.
and they can speak to me from my throne. It's totally not gonna piss them off or anything.
That is gonna fucking piss them off, and I love it.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh, go park your fucking car, bruv," and I'm gonna be like, "Making pussy."
We still don't know where we're meeting, right?
I told you like 5 fucking times.
Oh, no, I
Observatory.
was on the phone. Observatory? Okay. Not the most open area I was expecting them to pick.
It's like the most
One way in, one way out, or
stereotypical
2 ways
meetup
in, rather,
spot.
2 ways out.
Yeah, it's pretty stereotypical, dude. Oh, we're leaving in 3 minutes.
You can tell Fury picked that
Shooting
one.
is on the way.
I picked it. Fuck you.
Yeah, yeah, you can definitely tell.
I
So you
picked
guys,
it.
listen,
It was me.
try and avoid making any like generalizing statements about yokai. Let me do that kind of stuff. If you want to talk to them or if they're asking for points and you have something to say, then go ahead and say it. But if you're gonna say something that represents the crew as a whole, it should probably come from me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anyone to speak and say something that gets us all in trouble. You know? It's like if they're asking you your
Yeah.
opinions or whatever, fucking say what's on your mind. But if they're asking like about what yokai officially thinks or whatever, let me take care of that, right?
Yep.
Cool. And if this goes horribly wrong, we're shooting our way out.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got it. It was
If
in the
Suarez
back.
is there, can I at least say hi to him?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yay!
Well, I'm not saying you can't talk. I'm just saying, just let me talk for the group as a whole. You know.
I'm coming.
Oh, she's being weird again.
That's, Alright, do we have the other two on the video, General? Okay.
That was
You-
so
you call
funny,
General, right?
Thank you. I
That was
appreciate
so
it.
funny.
Yeah.
I called shooting.
Listen, you're on
That
a...
was overwhelmingly funny.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Since you're on a bike, you should be good, and we can sneak you in there, you know?
Hmm?
What are they gonna do, count? Nah, they're not gonna count. They're a bunch of bozos, dude. I don't even think Fury knows how to count to 7.
What do you mean?
What? What do you mean, what do I mean?
What do you mean count to 7?
Well, they want us to not bring more than 6 people.
Yeah.
I think it's important if shit goes south that we need to off-road.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying you can be there, because they're not gonna count to 7, because they're stupid. So, we gotta... So, Dynaco, you're gonna need to set up on the side road coming in, I think. It'd be good to have you looking out to see if they're trying to ambush us, like setting up other cops, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
General, we're about to roll out, but you and Dinoco are going to be basically doing perimeter cities. So you're going to be running around and making sure the cops aren't trying to fucking storm in on us while we're up there.
I really want to know if they're taking pictures there too.
Did anyone call
Yeah,
Copium?
No, I don't think he's awake.
He's awake, I think, or something.
He nearly crushed me with his car, so he's definitely
Fucking
awake.
Alright.
Give him a call.
Yeah,
I don't
call
have his
him
number.
and have you guys do scouting then.
Doji is underway as well.
What's that?
Shooting Doji is underway as well.
Okay, good.
Do you guys have fakes on your cars? I mean, I don't really give a fuck about mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, my blacklisted Vin Scratch bike has a face on it, yeah. After 8 months of trying to convert it, they turned around and told me that it was blacklisted.
Oh my god.
Well, at least they told you why instead of just telling you to piss off.
They quoted me 1.2 million to convert a GTO.
Oh.
The prices are going up across the board. It's 2.3 for an RX-7. It's 2 million for a Sultan.
Do you really think that we'd be able to... I wanted to flip it for a
Why
profit,
is
but
he
I
the
don't
only one
think
not
that's
matching?
possible now.
God damn it.
Oh, this motherfucker didn't.
Match your car!
He's gonna be doing perimeter stuff, so. They quoted Marla 3.5 million for a Bentley.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, the prices have just gone up all the way across the board.
07 converting.
To be fair, Marlo got quoted 3.5 and 2 million. So.
Yeah, well, he did. Yeah, he did get mixed results. I got 1.5 million for an R8. I'm gonna try and get that done before they back out. Hey, man.
Another one.
All right, let's all come together. We're about to roll up, right?
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Nice.
What's your number?
Oh, I hate my... There was no rings, man.
We're about to leave.
Ugh,
Okay,
match.
so I'm just gonna say this on the radio so you can hear. But this is for everyone in front of me plus you. It'll be myself, Kitsune, Yuki, Raiju, Bake, Neko, Anro, and Daki that are gonna be heading in to the actual observatory. Everyone else, I'm gonna need you scouting around from like being up on the hilltops and looking around to make sure that there's not any funny business going on. You basically need to scout and see what the cops are getting up to, like if they're taking pictures, if they have an ambush waiting for us. You need to be our protection.
Alright, that's fine.
Does anyone have a Rooster's joint?
I have a joint.
I need a
I do.
Roosters or one of the sort.
I have one.
Anyone that's just not a basic one. That's all.
You take that.
I have a days one.
Thank
Alright,
you.
let's get in the cars and swap.
Alright.
Just follow me, I'll take point, you guys spawn behind me, I know how to take.
Oh, underglow on would help. There we go. Where's your underglow?
Everyone ready? Hell yeah, dude. What I wanted to do, let's all stay in the convoy, we'll roll through, and then the main six will pull off, and the rest of you just keep on driving, right?
Alright.
And then you spread out and you start looking through the hills, so we'll just go in one big convoy.
What is the final spot on the window?
The observatory. We're north on a ranch at the moment.
Fuck, we look cool right now.
Huh?
We look cool.
I do? Yeah, just follow me, everyone roll through, and then those of you who are staying, just park up there, and the rest of you just keep on driving out and spread out. Everyone understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
God, I'm so happy right now, dude. You guys look awesome.
No, you.
No, yeah. Mommy. You will?
Not this.
I would taking a left, okay. Okay, if you're staying, you're gonna turn right as we go, okay? If you're not, just keep on driving straight and leave right.
It's gonna tell me if my car's not clean.
Oh, they're everywhere around as well.
Yeah, so let's gather up really quick, you guys.
Is that the observatory already?
Yeah, we're here. So you guys can go ahead and do your scouting. Alright. So just remember what I said before we head over there.
Haha, they got hit, sorry.
Yeah.
Alright. Hey guys.
Yo.
And that's more there's more of you guys have seen in a year now. Jesus Christ.
Because you never wake up.
So you can't make that joke.
Yeah, true.
You're the one person who can't make that joke.
Yeah, you literally never shoved to race, so how would you even know if we raced or not?
Hold on, I got another one.
Just
Okay,
I'm pretty sure we
So,
actually have more members in the playoffs than you guys do, too.
who's bringing my yogurt?
Who's voting your what?
Yogurt?
I think we should just leave.
Oh, the yogurt. Oh, I see. Yeah, listen. No, we don't have time for you.
I don't like whatever it is behind us right now. I don't like being stuck. Oh, okay. Unreal.
Okay.
Excuse me, would you mind getting away from that car? Thank you.
So which one of you's leading this, hey?
Say that again. Someone's TV is on.
I said which one of you is leading this meeting?
We're here together.
Yeah.
We should maybe move a bit further back because of these officers.
Yeah, I know you guys want to put the cars
your
there,
cars
but
are
it's really
beautiful. They're gonna get smashed by locals. We're
Was
gonna
this
move
your
into the
plan?
grass.
Was to have us all run over by locals? Huh?
We you
I
guys
don't
can
want
come
you
a
guys
little
damaging
closer.
your cars.
Scoot
Locals
the cars
already
down a
fuck us
little.
up enough already on the road.
I guess we're not the only ones that don't like racers.
We got
I knew I shouldn't have taken this route.
Everyone else parts cool, but Detta parts like their grandma.
Smoking's not healthy for your age, Tripper.
Okay, Zuma. He was playing with knives. Just pointing that out.
So, we're all here.
Okay, so, oh my god. I'm just gonna straight to the point. This is like a call to you guys with a bit of a white flag. I'm sure all of you have observed, even participated in situations with races where things are much more aggressive and violent between racers and police officers. I can't imagine that you guys are enjoying it. We're not enjoying it. There used to be an understanding on the streets that we would have the driving speak for itself. So this is basically our line in the sand. The shooting needs to stop at the street races. And any support for the people that are bringing these guns and shooting, everything's gonna stay the same. It just needs to stop. If a vehicle is being impounded, if it's being boxed, if it's being pitted, doesn't mean that you step out of your car with a rifle. Use your skills. If you want to bring guns, don't use them. I understand that there's beef among people. There's desires to unmask people, to expose one another. I understand you guys want to, be safe while you're out on the streets. But if you do bring the guns, the escalation and the focus is going to be on you. A lot of this has to do with ambushes being set up, whether it's with cars that we've captured, racers that we've captured. Our escalation force is only going to stop if you guys are willing to modify what you're doing. If you want to benefit from the generosity that we've given as far as no escalation, the jump to EMPs and spike strips, if things want to either return where they were, or people had a bit more of a chance and it really was down to your driving ability and skill, you need to be able to identify the members that are in your crew. We have the impression that a lot of the offenders that are fucking this up, that are bringing guns, that are turning these street races into bloodbaths, they're outside of your crews. I know you guys are all very individual. You're all very unique. Your driving styles, the way you guys dress, your personalities, it speaks through what we see on the road. So, I don't believe a blanketed thing is necessarily earned, but we can return to it very easily. You guys need to control your community. If people are fucking it up, then you handle it. Otherwise, we're going to keep handling it this way, and there's going to be a lot of collateral damage. You need to be accountable for your own crews.
Are you demanding that we police everyone else in the racing scene too?
Well, would you prefer the way that we're policing them now?
I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to step in and take care of the people that are not affiliated with my people from shooting you.
That's fair.
That's your problem.
That's why we asked the heads of your guys' crews to be here.
So
Has
if you
anyone
won't handle them
here, has anyone
directly,
here even been involved in any of these shootings?
Say that again.
Has anyone here even been involved in these shootings?
Talking about us or your other crews?
Us. Any of these people here? Are we the
yes.
people that you're after?
I'm waiting for him to say me because I've stabbed cops. I'm waiting for it.
Yes, I'm pretty sure almost every crew here has been involved in some kind of, well, actually, maybe not every single crew, but majority have definitely been involved in violent altercations with the police department.
See, violent
But either
altercations with the
way,
police department, right?
Prism here, we've chased Prism before. We know you're not a violent crew, but at the same time, you might be racing with people that are violent. We might attach the fact that Prism, we might tag Prism as a violent crew because you're racing with people that will escalate to that, which obviously I'm pretty sure you guys don't want, right? So you got to be careful who you mingle with, and I'm sure some of you guys don't want to fly your colors, so to speak, when you're out on the streets because you got a bit of heat. At the end of the day, we're gonna try and put a stop to you because you are street racing. We might bring out different levels of escalation for different crews depending on what we want, but we're not gonna escalate it to the level we are now, as long as you guys manage your own races appropriately. Even though you shouldn't be street racing in the first place, but we don't want it to be a bloodbath out on the streets. So we're not saying you should police the entire street racing scene, but just be careful who you mingle with, because we're going to need a way to identify who we chase and how we respond to that if we're not just going to do a blanket response that's going to be the top level every time. Understand that?
To add on to that as well, actually, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'll say that later.
I have a question for you guys. How
Yep.
exactly do you see the probably most non-violent crew policing gang members, bringing weapons to races and doing whatever the fuck they want?
But that's the thing. You don't have to race with these people. You can tell them.
And we're gonna get
if you
shot because of
pop up
it.
a race, you can tell them, no, you can't come to my race.
Do I say it? I kind of want to mention it. I
But
kind of
we're
want to
also
mention
very
that I've
aware
got
that you guys
shot.
can kick people. And how does that go? Does that happen, or what's the deal with that?
I kind of want to say about it, but like I got shot.
Do you really want to be the person
I wasn't like,
that
I've
takes
got
down some of
shot.
these gangs and come to
I've got
races?
shot because I confronted somebody
I
at a
think if
race.
you're all working as a collective with a situation like that, you're in a much stronger position than they are. I think each and every single person here is more than likely
I got
involved,
gunned
has
down
been
because I
involved with
confronted
street
somebody
racing
at a
quite
race.
considerably throughout maybe the
I
past
bet it wasn't
year,
because
couple
of
years,
like.
I don't know. And I think we all know the history of how street racing has been in the city, and currently, I don't think any of you are enjoying the way that we're responding. And as we've already said, I don't think any of us are truly enjoying it either. It was a nice change of pace, I will admit that, but I don't think responding this way really gets us anywhere. I'm not sitting here trying to say, okay, well, we're going to legalize street racing, because no fucking chance. You're all still no-suffers, and I definitely want to try and arrest you while you're street racing, but not necessarily in the way that we're doing it now. And I think I know most of you, and I think most of you know me, and our history has generally been fairly good, other than a few occasions.
And you might say you might not want to step on their toes, but I'm sure, well, I know that street racing brings people together from all walks of life in this city. I'm not saying surround yourself with people that, are gangbangers or whatever, or super violent, but I'm sure you'll be able to, pull some strings here and there and try and settle things peacefully. Maybe reach out to some of these problematic people if they're not here. Just try and set things straight. Try and organize a way where you can at least expect different responses, because like I said, we just don't want a bloodbath at the end of the day.
Could you reword that, Underwood? Just
No, I
change
like the way you said that, actually. I think it's great.
No.
Let's keep it like that.
What?
We'll talk later.
Bad choice of words.
What'd I say?
Don't worry about it.
I do want to touch on this because I have my own curiosity, because a part of this is a level of understanding
He knows. He's such a shithead.
You guys,
such a shithead.
I'm going to assume you could say no, that you guys deal with gang members. What are you afraid of them doing if you tell them no?
I've gotten
Top
shot
me so I don't
before.
wake up no more.
You think anybody's truly capable of that against this entire group here?
I've gotten shot.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've been put in the ICU.
Okay.
I've had gang members show up wearing cuts, just fucking around and shooting.
I'm not saying
down
who. That'll be
actual members
snitching.
just because they can.
Do yokai speak for everybody on that?
I mean, homie, you telling you
I
saying,
ain't
hey, I don't want to
snitching.
get shot no more. So how about y'all get shot for us? That's what you basically saying.
Yeah, pretty
That's how it comes across to me too.
Why don't you
Okay.
invite
I
the
ain't
people
snitching who
who
did it.
tell the violent people no?
I don't carry a gun to these races. Like, I don't have an intent to use a gun, so I don't carry them.
Okay, but you see where we stand on this, right? If you guys are mingling in with races that are violent and will escalate, then we have no other choice but to return in kind, right? If we have no way to distinguish who's who,
Nothing
we're gonna have
changes.
to go aggressive with it. Because we can't have streets running red with blood every single time we go to a race.
How are you gonna
but
be
I
able to
also
distinguish
don't
that,
believe,
though?
I don't believe that you can't distinguish who's who. Because I know for a fact that whenever you guys see me, you jump around like excited kids.
Target the
Right.
problem, not the collective.
But does everybody here always race in the outfits that they're wearing now?
No.
And
That's
that's
the issue.
and
How
I
do you
don't blame
distinguish
you,
who
by
it
the way, for
is?
doing that. Obviously, you
Yeah,
want to be,
exactly.
you know, go under the radar sometimes, and you might not want a huge amount of attention from the police. But that could be a viable option. But I understand why you wouldn't want that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, puts a target on your back. Yeah.
Yeah. I think is this something that you guys as a collective have talked about with specific groups that turn up to races and shoot cops? I assume that you would have.
Do you have
if
that
you're all here.
communication between yourselves for your own community?
We used to.
What changed?
That's two people changed. That's what happened.
Once T left.
Is it not worth it?
No.
I think it's more of a common understanding more than all of us have to meet every now and then to say, let's not shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because shooting gets us, what, the last week of what happened?
Yeah.
So,
Not any of us here probably shoot you guys at races.
Not
Say that again,
regularly.
sorry.
Maybe a few. Probably
Yeah,
zero. Like
it's-
none of us here shoot you
It's
guys at races.
few and far between, I guess, is what I would say.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? If we can distinguish who's doing that, we could, you know, go more aggressive on Vendetta and not so much on Yokai or vice versa, right? It doesn't fuck it up for everybody else where everybody gets shot or, you know.
Why
escalate
didn't
to where they
you
don't need to.
invite the people you have an issue with?
Because this is about respect. The people that we respect in this scene are you guys.
But you're shooting us because of them.
We can't disconcern
Right, because we can't
between either.
distinguish between you. We get shot every race we go to, we're gonna put a stop to racing. Because we're not gonna respond to these all the time and just constantly get blasted over. We're gonna do it if it keeps escalating to that, then we will escalate to the point where we put a stop to racing full stop.
You know, I'm going to be quite blunt with you. The levels of heat that you guys have been putting out the last week are exactly the same as it's been for us for the last year.
I'm not so sure about that.
It really is. I can speak for about half of the people behind me that have been spiked in the middle of races before you started your little operation.
I can actually attest to what Shinigami's saying.
To me, it really seems like I don't see why I shouldn't encourage them to start shooting because they're already getting that much heat anyway.
I wouldn't say that, but I would say that I think everybody here has been chased and hunted down by SIU in various ways. Yokai have been dealing with that for a little longer, I believe, as a group. Like, you know, we have targeted you guys a lot in the past, but I think a lot of you will notice that that is different now.
Is it?
And more people.
Is it? Is it cheaper? I'll be going to the wrong
only
races.
reward Prism got for never being violent and flying colors was the entire force, while the people who actually was a problem were driving free. So I don't understand your logic one bit.
The entire
Right, but when we're
force, were they
chasing you,
spiking
we get shot. We're not. We don't know who's doing it.
Yeah.
If we're chasing you and I get shot, what do you think's running through my mind?
Oh, I'd hope.
Oh, that could have been the other people that's not
Probably
prison.
a
I don't know
bullet.
that.
We've been pitted at
Izzy's
like
holding herself back.
150 miles an hour before, and
so have we.
And yeah, but the only difference is, you know,
by Prism.
Yeah, first off, by Prism ? And also the people that end up doing that on your side end up with promotions.
Well, let me ask
so.
you this: if you're in a race and you're mingling with a bunch of different people, or even yourselves, are you gonna?
SARS?
I'm sure you've helped out people that aren't your crew, right?
Yeah.
So when you're getting chased and then someone else comes through and hits us at crazy speeds or whatever, you haven't necessarily told them to do that. How are we supposed to respond to that? Just like we're not perfect, you're not perfect, right?
I mean, the person who does that evidently is taking a risk and they fucked a bit. They're gonna find out, but not like the person in front made that order, have they?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. If we're chasing somebody and you're mingling with these people that are problematic, we can't distinguish between you two.
The difference though is we don't reward the people that do that to you.
Well, we don't know
You don't
that.
do anything about that either, do you? Which is why we're here now.
And
So
you're all talking about being able
what's
to
the difference?
distinguish. If we're flying colors and someone
It's
does
our
that
people.
and we're not doing anything like that, you have that ability to distinguish.
That's when you're in the race with them and you're helping each other. You're still helping each other at the end of the day, whether you're flying colors or not.
I can tell you that we've
I'm saying you
come
should also
many
be careful
times
who you
not
invite to your
to-
races.
We've come many times not to take aggressive actions when we're being chased. There'll be people saying like, "Do you want to do, you know, pitch you guys or you know, shoot tires or something like that?" And there's been many times when we've told them to not do those things. Obviously, you have to take our word for it, but
Right, so you need to take my word and the fact that I say when I authorize a pit or a spike, then I say immediately after under 100 miles an hour. Now, if it happens outside of that, that shit we need to know. I get told, ma'am, let me finish what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Let me finish this because I'm old and I will lose my train of thought. It's not you, it's me.
It is me.
I've already lost my train of thought. Thanks.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Why
You
is
go
there a
ahead, ma'am.
sniper aiming at us?
Why do you guys have people aiming at us?
We don't have anyone aiming a gun at you.
The police have a sniper rifle pointing at us currently.
Of course we do. What do you guys think we're going to come here alone? There's a guy with an AK stood right in front of us. I think
nice.
this is
And
we're
goes-
basing a level of trust here, guys. If we wanted to fuck you, it'd already be happening. Trust me. Everybody stood here. You know what I mean?
Look,
you could
y'all
also
are cops,
fuck
right?
us. You could have
Both
thrown
ways, though.
nades at us, but you didn't. You know?
Or it wouldn't even be
at the end of the day-
guys.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
member
hold on.
hearing about this and wanting to do
Huh?
something about it.
Okay.
Hold on. Look, y'all go to bank robberies every fucking day. Just because one
Try
fucking group
not
of
to.
bank robbers decide to fucking shoot y'all doesn't mean you go fucking shoot every single bank robber, right?
Right, but there's a different
That's not wrong. Y'all don't just go into fucking banks.
No, listen.
Reaching and clearing.
Right.
Don't
bro.
say fucking wrong.
Banks have certain groups and they
motherfuckers trying
organize
to
themselves together. Racing brings people together from all walks of life, from different crews and gangs. It's a different story. You can't just.
But you're
put
saying you
a-
can't distinguish. You can't distinguish most bank robbers either. You don't just go in and treat it like that was the last motherfucker that just shot you in the face.
Oh, you'd be
right, but
surprised
there's
about how
different
complacent
groups that we
people are.
respond to individually at each bank. At races, it's people from all walks of life in the city together in one instance.
I think you got that more. I think you got that more confused with each other. I feel like there's more motherfuckers that rob banks in the street race. I'll tell you that for free.
Why is robbing banks relevant?
Because
what
people
does
will
that
shoot
have
you at
to
a
do with
fucking
this?
bank robbery.
Right, yeah, we're
and
not
you
gonna
won't
treat
go.
it the
You won't
same
go
as
the,
at another one because
but
it's
you're
gonna be a
talking about,
separate.
hey, if people shoot at street racing, we're gonna have to shut down all street racing. But you don't.
Okay, I
You're
mean,
not
if
saying
you,
that
if
about
you
the
want
other
us to
shit.
treat this like street racing, then we'll go one
I
step
get what he's
higher, one
saying. I
step
get what
higher
he's
in the modes
saying.
in our cars. We'll start pitting and spiking immediately. What do you want here, sir?
That's
you
the
want to
point
compare
that
this
you
to
already.
street
You're already
racing
saying
and-
that's what you're gonna do.
It's that,
You've already said
No,
that.
no, the only reason we escalate to this is because it happens pretty much every race. Well, every other race, it was happening too frequently, which is why we started doing this.
I'll ask you a more logical question then. Are you seriously trying to convince us that the recurring problem causers are flying under the radar? Because I can tell you they're not. As much as the bank robbers you
they're
just
mingling
suggested,
in
they
among
couldn't
you
give a
guys
fuck.
and everybody else here.
I doubt that.
Well, they
They're
are.
very much still wearing the same things they always wear. So I struggle to see how you can't tell
Well,
who they are.
we don't.
Basically,
Right.
Underwood is saying,
everybody,
if you guys don't police your own shit, we're gonna
so
fuck you
everybody
up,
that wears the
all of
same
you up
mask
for
or
it.
whatever the shit they wear all the
But
time, you
I
just want
get
us
what
to shoot
Marlo
them
is
and
saying of
target
like,
them 'cause we
hey,
know
but at
they're
every
gonna shoot
bank,
us?
you just said you don't treat those
Well, it
differently.
sounds
If
like
one
that's
group shoots
preferable
you,
alternative to
you're not gonna go
shooting
shoot
all of
every
us.
other
But we're the
bank.
police, we can't do that.
Oh, you can shoot all of us?
Excuse me?
My point still stands. The gangs that are the problems don't change their outfits.
Right,
If
and
you're
we
telling me
can't-
you cannot distinguish who they
You
are.
say that, but they do change. They do change their outfits. They change the look of that car. And we don't know who we do. It's impossible for every officer to know who's in what gang, wearing exactly what outfits and what goddamn colors they choose to have in that car that day. It just can't. We're not robots. We can't.
So you're saying we get punished for being
Can't just pick them
consistent?
out. Every single street racer. Impossible.
So Underwood, question. So you guys are hitting the reset button today, yeah? In a sense.
It depends on what the outcome
We
of
didn't
the
say
meeting
anything
is.
like that.
Depends on what?
That's,
What do you mean?
That could be something that's on the table. I'll go back. I mean, we've gone
The
to a
cops are
bunch
clearly,
of different
clearly
points.
trying to get an agreement out of us. No agreement's been made yet, so nothing's
Yeah.
gonna
Well,
change.
that's
until
and
that
then
agreement's
the
been
other
made.
thing I want to say. Look, nothing has to be decided right now. This is a open discussion. I invited you guys here to speak with us. This is like a white flag. We initiated this. We want to hear what you guys have to say. I've outlined
When
the
death is
issues that we
asleep.
have and what would work for us. You guys as a community and, have your own conversations and kind of decide what you want to do going forward.
Yeah, I mean, this conversation doesn't have to finish now.
Well-
You guys can go away, talk amongst yourselves, or talk together, preferably together, and we can figure this out. But we put what we'd like on the table, and I guess there's balls in your court now. I know you've brought a few points forward there, but I think having a structured response might be better. But that's up to you guys.
My
Why don't you
main
give us a
concern.
second so we can talk to each other?
Of course, yeah. You can have all the time you want. I mean, you guys can take like 24 hours, 40 hours, whatever you need. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't have to be now, especially with us present. Whatever you guys want, or
I
if
think
you
it's
guys
better
would
to
like
just
to
deal with it now.
request an additional conversation before you guys come up with an agreement, or just something that we have an aim towards. Because for me, on a personal level, like there's a handful of you that are friends of mine. I care about you guys. I don't want fucked up things to happen to you. I'd like to see you guys at the finish line. But also, like these are the law enforcement. These are my friends too. I care about them, and I care about you guys.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. God damn it. Can't have any cool RP. Can't do it, man. What? Did a bunch of us just crash? Oh no, Henry went as well. He just put in, yeah, Henry head pop too. Bruh. Please, come on, no. How is that crash prio, man? Wow, 07. I just watched the I just watched a great tweet. Holy shit. Watch that video, holy fuck. That was funny. I feel like I'm gonna come back and everyone's gonna be gone and I'm just gonna be like, hey guys! Hello? Okay. Hold on, where's the observatory? Here? Bruh! Bruh! And now I'm not gonna get crash bro. Fuck, man. It's almost like I would love to be at this meeting. I would love to be there. That would be so nice. And now the server's full, so I'm not gonna be able to get back in. Oh, come on, please. Thank God. Bro. I just want to go fuck with Suarez. I want to. I'm gonna wait till this fully opens this time. Are we good? I fucking... Oh my god. Of course the location where I crashed isn't there. Love that. Hello, phone, please, phone. Thank you. I had a headache. Can you come pick me up from the vault? Thank you. See you in a second. I'm at the vault.
Right.
Bye-bye. I had a headache.
I would just say meeting's over if nothing too important is being talked about.
Wait, I'm not there. I need to get picked up. Hello? So we're just leaving? Okay. Observatory, please.
Yeah, we need to leave sooner rather than later.
I'm coming. I literally had a headache. I said this.
Those who weren't there, just told GG round for their face to get the fuck out of my face before I clap you.
Okay, they're about to shoot Richard. Vendetta versus Richard. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I need my car. I need my car.
It's almost like the police aren't intelligent.
They're facing
So you're
off
telling
right
me
now.
the
They're looking at each other.
So you're telling me the people who are shooting cops stand up,
Where are you, Bobby?
and the police are leaving?
Nico, where are you?
I'm literally arriving.
Okay.
Car's in the back left.
She's at her car now.
Let's go.
Let's go, chat. Did you cut the bud?
Like, what did they want me to do? Fucking magically get to my car?
Nah.
The entire thing was the PD complaining about GG, but unable to speak their name and unwilling to talk to them in person.
What else are we gonna do? Something different.
Where are you guys?
We're staffed on Nelson Road right now.
Fuck the tree. Bro, I didn't even get to T Suarez because of that head pop. I'm actually hella tilted. And being fucking shouted at to get to my car when I couldn't fucking help that I had a headache. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm tilted, on God I am. I'm pretty I'm living.
Back up at the Richmond House on Habitat.
I need to think about something for a moment.
Okay.
I don't want to put our cars near the wall, so they're not
I don't give a fuck. Come over here. What?
Yeah, I got you.
No idea that call, but okay.
That was interesting.
It was definitely something. Yo, does anyone have any food?
No.
Yeah, anyone got any food? Thanks for the stromboli. Delicioso. Alright, who are we missing? Daki. Danico.
Dino had a headache.
Right. Okay. Gonna be honest with you, they don't seem to know what the fuck they want.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who missed the meeting and what they were saying,
Right.
they're still looking. Basically, they're upset about all the shooting that's going on at the races, and they want us to not associate with people that are doing that. And they said that if people are bringing guns to races, then they're gonna fuck them up as much as they can. And, nothing is gonna change until we have another meeting with them and sort things out.
Yeah, I feel like that just went in circles. Like, I don't really know what we're supposed to change or agree to exactly because their argument is they can't distinguish anyone when they clearly can distinguish us. So I don't know if we need to make our own agreement or something, but
And then let us speak out because they're the ones that are involved in half the shootings.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very confusing talk.
I don't really care what they do
Yeah.
to everyone else. I just
Yeah,
don't
I
want you
don't
guys
give a
getting
fuck.
singled out. If they want to shoot a racist, so be it. It's not my problem.
They still failed to propose anything towards Yukai. What's the point of us collaborating when nothing changes for us regardless?
yeah, like we already get the aggressive response that they're talking about.
So what's the point?
Like when someone shoots at a race, nothing changes for us.
It's true. I mean, honestly, a lot of you guys have been spiked in the middle of races before.
Yep.
The only time
Yeah. Am I having another headache? I swear to God. Bruh! This is so tilting. I'm tilted. I'm really annoyed. Why does this keep happening? Double click on it. I can't hear anything. Cool. Cool.
Hopefully that showed the police why we need these exactly strapped. I'm pretty sure he was about to shoot. We're getting ready to.
At one point, Aziz had a fucking sniper rifle pointed at everybody, so.
No, not the cops.
Oh, Richard, yeah, like they were 2 minutes away from shooting.
Yeah.
Like, been over with
I
them.
saw him run into the parking lot and get on the radio. It was like, something's about to happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's the exact reason why we need to strap up. To be honest, I think that means we need to be extra careful from here on out. I don't know who told them we were talking, or somebody was talking shit. I don't know whose names were given. Yukai could have been the target for that.
True, who the fuck told this guy that we were talking about him behind his back? Like, what was that?
There were so many
we
people
weren't
that
even
it could've been
talking about
anyone.
him behind his back. We were
Didn't sound
asking
like
why
Vendetta,
they
though,
weren't
'cause
invited.
Vendetta-
I explicitly stated, why didn't you invite the people you have a problem with?
Yeah,
So,
there's nothing against this
I
back.
don't think
It was
it
an
was
invite
us.
process, so.
I don't think Vendetta did it. It sounded like
How
that
many of
issue
you
with him
guys
too,
have been
shooting.
spiked in races before? Raise your hands.
Me?
Before they started this
I can
operation.
try to.
I just And he trying to tell me that he haven't been spiking.
Well, I guess they attempted, but
Yeah, they've attempted.
attempted.
I had to go up a hill around it in the S15.
I've only had cops show up on one of my races in the last 4.5 months.
Literally avoid
I don't know. I
I have had my
I can
tires
kind of
shot
see
out almost.
Vendetta doing something this dumb, inviting these people just to start a pod and then going to war with the fucking same people they invited. I can definitely see them doing that shit.
I can see that happen too.
pull out his
Honestly,
phone.
I can see it happen too.
Yeah.
I didn't see Flips pull out his phone or anything. I was with Black Steel.
I
Maybe
mean,
someone in
a
the
few of
back or
them kept
Arnie.
running like away and shit.
Okay, I didn't see those
100%
ones.
they were gathering people. Have they gone to war before? Hydra and GG?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It'd be interesting seeing GG try and pick on somebody who they feel is their own size rather than.
It just sounds like the cops want us to deal with GG or Richard for them because they
Yeah,
can't handle it anymore. That's pretty much
exactly
yeah.
what it sounds like.
But no one's gonna do that.
Kind of sounds like they want us to do their jobs for them.
Yeah. I think they know they have the ability to control that shit or decipher who is who. Richard drives the same fucking car. He only drives that M4.
That's exactly why I brought that up. I was like, you're trying to tell me you can't decipher who it is? They don't fucking change. What do you
But
mean?
they can fucking decipher us when we're in a different car and different fucking
They
outfits.
drive like the same 8 cars. Like,
Switch to the M5 all the time.
yeah.
I don't
Sorry, yeah,
think
he
I don't
goes
think
M5, yeah.
I don't think she's ever shown up to a race before in another outfit and not been spotted. Like they can figure it out.
They can, they just don't want to solve the GG problem because I don't think Richard will stop, to be honest.
There's It's just, absolutely like, no way the way-
They have Leslie who has millions, they can burn through that no problem. I mean, I'm sure that M5 has what, probably...
They have he has
How many
80
strikes
million
can your
on
car
his
stop again?
account.
Is it 40 or what is it now?
I don't know. Like the way I look at it is people shooting at races doesn't change anything for me because they're not escalating towards me because they already have that escalation and always have. So like I don't really know what we're supposed to give them and they're supposed to give us that necessarily changes things.
Yeah,
The only thing I can think of is just treat us like any other racer and not hyper aggressively focus
Yeah.
us. But then, like I said, like what the fuck are they gonna want in return? You know what I mean? Like us to bar people from races.
I guess Yokai
us
doesn't
to
shoot unless they're shot at or something.
yeah. All we can do is promise,
Right.
but
Okay.
if they can't
We're going to the
distinguish
power
us from
plant,
other
let's go.
people, then I don't know. Oh shit.
I hear you.
Oh, what's the radio again? I fucking another headache.
Oh, I got
It's,
you.
352.6.
There you go. 252.6 feet in here.
Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just kind of tilted. I'm trying to calm down. I'm just annoyed. One of those days. I'm just every little thing is agitating me. Cause I think I'm just over. I generally think I'm overstimulated because of the amount of people there, and then the crashing and everything else. I just kind of like, I don't know. I think every little thing is just pissing me off. Lying on the bedroom floor. If I wanna die.
Right. Sometimes I wonder if Fury has like I wonder if he like actually listens to the words that I'm saying when I talk to him. So we're gonna go talk to Vendetta and have a chat with him. He basically was like, well, you know, you guys, we can go even harder on you if you wanted to, so you should try and play ball with us. And I told him that we'll take the spike strips all fucking day long. I'm not gonna have us modify our behavior until he gives us something that we want.
Gonna get the fucking Harrier jets out. How are they gonna escalate more?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I've been chased in vaults and all that kinds of shit, and 10 yokais are way fucking crazier than vault chasers.
Yeah, they're fucking insane. So he's crazy if he thinks that we're gonna go play ball for no reward, you know.
Banks are like fucking walks in the park compared to race chases. I swear to God.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to park anywhere near that exploded tank.
Find some parking. Yeah. It's fucking sick, dude. Hey guys.
Evening.
So what do you guys think?
We were just talking like generally, and we were like, it was kind of a waste of time if everyone's not on the same page. So
yeah, I
we thought
agree.
we'd invite everyone down here.
I agree 100%.
Where's the red line?
They've
They're on
been
the way.
called. Whether they turn up or not, I don't know.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just had a conversation with Fury on the phone, and I pointed out that the heat that they've been bringing isn't really that much higher than it's always been. And I'm trying to get him to actually come up with something that would make me want to bite and take their baits. Because otherwise, I don't see a reason why we should modify our behavior one bit.
I don't really
Oh,
think
that's
we
a real
can
thing on the way
anyway.
up.
What do you mean our behavior though?
I'm talking about yokai. Like as a
Oh,
whole,
okay.
like they want us to not shoot them as street races, but they're already spiking and EMPing us in the middle of our races. And they were doing that before they started this whole event, mind you. So genuinely, I could give 2 fucks if they keep doing it. I'll just start ripping with AKs and we'll start blasting them even harder. But obviously, if they're willing to provide something that could be useful, or de-escalate in some way, then maybe I'll be interested to play ball with them.
I guess my biggest thing is I feel like if they're the ones coming up to us, blah blah blah, this and that, like they have to give us realistic expectations. Because I mean, listen, I'm not trying to throw jabs at anybody, but the truth is, let's say Richard shows up to a race now. How many people can actually tell him no without having to worry about the consequences?
Well, Richard, listen, Richard's respectful enough that when he comes to my races, he won't shoot cops, and I respect him for that. I don't want to tell him no because I like the guy. Honestly, I'm more pressed that the cops are trying to tell us who we should race with, really.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna get redline here too?
They are on the way.
Alright, cool.
And like for us, we don't really care who turns up to our race. Like we want to race. Whoever turns up, and just go. And whatever they do, they do. We know the baggage that they come with, and we can expect something at least.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Listen, if Richard comes to a yokai race, I expect him to bring a class 2, and I expect him to shoot cops if they fuck with them. And frankly, I don't think it's my place to tell him not to, unless it was like a designated event or some shit, right? Like if I was hosting a tournament or whatever. But you know, when you're on the streets, the only person that's gonna look after yourself is yourself. Unless you have friends, guys.
Not really sure who they're trying to tell us they can't identify who they are. But immediately when he walks up, they can.
Yeah, that's what we say. Like they can identify cars at the very least. They see an M5, they can at least keep an eye out on it. other cars that have been involved in shooting, they can keep an eye out on those.
Don't think it changes it. We can easily identify it. I'm sure they can.
The exact same 4-door white M5 as that every race. Yes, very identifiable.
You think it's unreasonable that they have us police the city?
The entire thing felt like they were complaining about somebody that they didn't care enough to invite.
Yeah.
And when he did show up, they didn't care for him.
They didn't want to talk to the guy. They want to blanket punish the rest of us for something that one person that they want to complain about.
Yeah, why not face the issue, you know? It's dumb.
I was surprised I didn't even want to talk to him, to be honest. Like, prime fucking opportunity to talk to someone that's a problem, and you tell them to fuck off. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna solve things, guys. Fucking
I'll
assholes.
do one better. It's prime hypocrisy. They can't deal with them, so they expect us to.
Yeah, it seems like they just want us to fucking take care of them for them.
We don't want to get shot by GG, so you guys could get shot by GG for us. That would be great. That's
pretty much
seems like what the fucking police were saying the entire time.
That's kind of how it came across to me as well.
So it's just a ploy to deflect bullets upon us, I guess, to create turmoil.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna try and work something out with Fury if he's actually willing to de-escalate as a whole. Because to be fair, the pressure that they put on Yokai has been so oppressive that we've had to drop out of a lot of events because of it. And you know, it can be a lot. A lot of people aren't necessarily used to it, or they don't want to engage with it. So if I can actually get them to drop the heat that they're bringing to us, then I'm gonna be willing to not shoot them.
Why don't we just agree to wear our
Just
colours?
recently, Prism and us ran into like issues with the PD.
You know,
I was trying
and we
run a
have
crew
to get the
back, so-
PD to agree at
Yeah,
the same
it's
time
quite true.
that we don't run in colours.
with one lap.
We then help them
Basically,
identify
everyone here
who is the
has
issue.
had the police interrupt their participation in an event in one way or another.
How many MRLs have you guys had free because we think the entire thing?
Well, we've barely been a part of them this season, but
I've
we've
had to
seen what
step out
happens
of
to
2
you guys.
races
So.
personally because of them, the money races. And I DNF'd and lost another car in another Emerald race. In fact, almost all of my participation has been stopped by the cops. So to me, frankly, this doesn't feel any different than what I was already experiencing. But I want to see if I can try and lower the heat that we have as a whole. I think these
And
cops
how?
are dumb enough to listen, you know?
Yeah,
What's
maybe
the
then again they tell
ploy
the
of the
teller
idea?
shit to fuck off.
Well, listen, they want us to not shoot, right? So the angle I'm gonna approach it with is if I agree to make sure that Yokai members wear jackets, we don't bring guns, they'll in exchange agree not to fucking spike an EMP in the middle of races and take a fucking chill pill. And
But
then we
did you
can
see how
consider
insistent
not bringing
Underwood was,
guns.
though? He doesn't care if we fly our colors. He doesn't want us to be around people that will potentially shoot. And if there's somebody that will potentially shoot in a race that you guys are all colored up and not shooting, he's going to go after you anyways. He's going to blame it on you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. If
well,
he
the
sees
thing
people
is-
that have shot, he'll just go for anyone and everyone.
Yeah, you're not
I mean,
wrong.
he did it to us. Like, he was chasing Lilac and he got shot from the back, so he decided to shoot the person he was chasing. You know, that's the logic that they're going to apply.
Yeah, I understand that. But, right, this is an agreement that we'll be making with them, and it's like a two-way street, and if they fuck up, then we'll just go grab some pipe bombs and lob them at them. To be honest with you, there's a lot of people in Yokai that want to shoot as many cops as they can, and if they're not going to actually abide by their agreements, I'm more than happy to set up a race where we just lob pipe bombs at the cops as they drive by. To be quite frank with you, I'm fed up with the nonsense that they've been pushing.
I mean, they mentioned ambushes. We could start ambushing them if that's what they want.
Well, yeah, we could do that. Unfortunately, just like with any ambush, we do have to limit ourselves. We can't bring as many races as we want, which would make it so much easier. But I'm basically trying to say that I'm only gonna play ball with them if they're actually willing to give us something in return that's worthwhile. Otherwise, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, it kind of just felt like demand, demand, demand.
An
Exactly.
interesting concept. On that note, imagine if we just shot them at every race for a week. Flip the script.
But then we become the problem that we're trying to resolve right now.
Then they see that asking us to solve their problem was a stupid idea. No?
Maybe we can raise the aggression still.
I feel like that's applying logic, and they won't think that way.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Instead,
use
they'll
logic.
probably use it as an excuse to keep on going up and up and up and up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they'll bring everything they can.
What do you guys think? Do you actually want to make a deal?
Well, does the deal
If it's
involve us
reasonable.
policing races? Like, are we going to start telling people not to show, or are we going to kick them out? Because if that has to be agreed upon all of us, because all it takes is one group to not want to do it, and it's over.
Well,
that will never work.
Yeah, that's why that's stupid. You can't
Well, we
police the
all
entire
agreed.
scene.
We all agreed
We're
that
all
everyone can
racist,
run their
like-
shit how you want, right? You know, like
Yeah, we've
everyone
all
can do
discussed
their
that. We
thing.
all, each crew, if you're hosting a crew race, you're gonna have your own rules. Everyone knows what they're expecting when they come to do it. And we've had that discussion before, including Richard in there too.
Yeah, and I think ideally that's great when everyone can run their own shit. So
But if the
really,
police are
it feels
expecting unanimous answer, and we
yeah,
don't
it
give
feels
them
like
one,
the
what do we
police are
do?
encroaching on us, right?
Yeah, so the problem that we have, right, is if Prism wants to put in a rule, say for example, no class 2s allowed, and Richard shows up with a class 2, and he has a problem with that, Prism doesn't have is not really willing to go to war with, GG, over trying to enforce racing rules. So what do we do?
We had this conversation before everyone got here between ourselves. There's probably, out of everyone here, there's probably 5 people or less to tell Richard and I and not be too worried about the consequences. Which is why us policing the scene, other than having your own race rules, isn't feasible.
The problem is, though, is that when there are rules, there are rule breakers. People that just enjoy breaking the rules because, like even some of us say, fuck the system. Racing rules are another system.
Has he actually broke those rules in the past, though?
I don't think anyone's really tried to challenge him because they don't really want to go to
I
war
mean, when
with
he
GG.
shoots at a race, it's usually his own race that he's hosting, so that's his rules. Like,
Yeah.
I guess it's
Yeah.
free for all, right? We can all expect that.
I think most of you have been to races that I've hosted, and when I have, I set rules in the beginning. One of which is you can shoot each other, just don't shoot cops. And out of those, he has respected them.
Yep.
Yeah, he does tend to respect rules. I think that Richard isn't necessarily the bad guy here. He just happens to be the one the police are upset about.
Greetings.
Hey guys.
No.
Make a hole.
No.
Well, what kind of things would you guys want from the cops if we were gonna agree not to shoot at our races?
Push more on what Snow was saying. Have actual punishments instead of promotions for doing things that would get us shot.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
surprised
saying
nobody mentioned Suarez when he
I
said
was
that.
I was gonna call him out here.
Well, if
that's-
I
yeah,
didn't
that's what
have
I
a
was alluding to.
headache, if I didn't have a headache, I would have.
Well, look, if
That's
we,
what
if
I
we're
was
meeting him
alluding to,
again, then
because he
maybe
got
he's a
promoted.
perfect example.
And I know that complaints have been filed about him.
Then let's use him as a perfect example if we're re-meeting them.
I think you're right, honestly.
If we're going to go back to them and set our demands to counter theirs, we need to give them reasons, and I think Suarez is probably one of those perfect scenarios that we could use.
We can get them right back here, right now.
Well, I don't want to call anyone back until everyone's decided on what they want to do.
Of course. With you, anonymous
Hey,
911.
we thought about inviting Richard.
I think
We'd
we
love to be
should
down here.
have a
We
better,
should,
a more
we would.
uniform decision before we a unified
Shall we?
decision.
Shall we actually
before
call him
we-
down?
I want to
Yes,
be
before we
honest, real
talk
quick.
to him.
I
No,
don't
it's not
speak
gonna
for
help.
Redline, but I already know how. There was 2 people that used to do this in the fucking past. I ain't about to police nobody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and police
we've
anyone
already
either, unless
agreed.
it's a-
We're
a
not
Before,
private
before you
race.
guys showed up, we basically all said that
police your own
them
race, that's
insisting
it.
us policing the race scene is never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So,
we'll
someone
we'll
with a
stick
cool
to our
Richard.
crew races, but that's it.
You want to give him the attention he wants? Why?
Well, I don't see the issue why we can't have him here. He's part of the discussion.
The
The problem is
major
Richard
reason the
needs-
PD called that meeting. Or
We need
You're
to
the
give him
best.
attention because he's the problem.
You know the
Let's
best
be
thing that
real.
was said at that meeting is what Flippy said to Richard.
What we talked about before you arrived was has Richard actually ever broken the rules of the host? And nobody seemed to come up with a solidified answer.
Yeah, I
And
think he
speaking
has
of personal experience, he's never broken any of the rules of my races. And one of the rules of
He
my
hosts- he
races
hosts
is no
himself.
shooting cops.
He's the
But if he
police's
hosts his
problem,
own
it's not our
races, then
problem.
he sets his own rules.
Yeah. Like,
Okay,
yeah, he
but
should-
okay, but there's, I mean, on the other side, there's still a lot of people who aren't a part of these crews. So if he's going to continue to race and continue to have that mindset when he's hosting, it's still going to be an issue. The cops
Yeah.
literally agreed that they have
Same.
respect for every single crew here. So they never said there's any issue with this, right? So whenever we're not around, people are still going to be racing. If
Well,
he's
that's
hosting
why
them,
we have to insist that
they're
they
blaming
can't go
us
with the
no matter
excuse
what.
of. Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
No, I was saying, well, then we also have to push that they can't do the bullshit. We don't know who's doing what. Like, they'll police. That's their job. They investigate. If Richard does shooting at his races and they see a pattern, then they have to do that. We can't tell them it's this guy. We're not going to snitch out like that.
Well, that's why I feel like this is going to go nowhere because I mean Underwood pretty much made it clear that he doesn't care if like we're involved or not. Like, we're still going to get like getting thrown under the bus pretty much. It seems like.
Not necessarily. I think the police are basically approaching us trying to have us stand apart from him, essentially, right? Like, you know how they said that they couldn't ID us, which we all know is fucking bullshit. They can ID all of us. They're really good at that, honestly. You know, you don't even have a mask on. They have a pretty good fucking idea who you are.
That's so bullshit. Like they do the 10 yokai all the time.
But we're not the only ones that get that anymore. You guys have all experienced the heat, too. That's just kind of what comes when you organize into a crew. It's just kind of the way that it goes. But, you know, ultimately, in my opinion, I think we could try and find a way to separate us from the chaff. You know what I mean? Us being.
Then let's
racing
make sure that's a
kids.
demand. In the list that we bring them back, let's make sure that they actually do on their part the effort to make the distinction, and it's not just us.
Yeah, I mean they have bounties, right? So they can't sit there and say they can't discern between vehicles. We literally have bounties.
You're right. It's true.
It's Underwood's. It's just hot air from Underwood. So we have to insist that he can't go in with that mentality. They have to distinguish the people that shoot them, do the investigations. You know.
But they're already telling us that they're not doing
So
that.
yeah,
They're
if they
tired
tell
of
us
doing that.
no, then what?
Yeah, they're saying
Then we all leave
they're
the
not
next
doing that
meeting
anymore.
and
We
still with no agreement.
Yeah, then there's no agreements. Before you guys showed up, Shinigami was saying that we were before DNF week. We were seeing these same levels of heat, so there's no difference for us. There's no reason for us to acquiesce to any of this.
Right.
Yeah, it was the
Listen,
same heat,
we
just
can-
minus all like the
we
shit
can
during
ad-
the race.
We can adapt too, right? Like we can constantly make new tracks and change the way that we go about hosting these events and running things. You know, we can make it pretty fucking hard for them to actually chase us down. The only reason that they can get off easy spikes on us is because they've got a lot of these old tracks mapped out pretty well.
The last MRL by Lambo was a great example. We just hard drop into where the race starts, it happens, and then we move on. There was no
Yeah.
heat the last MRL money race.
Yeah, you get in, you do your shit, and you get the fuck out. You know, I mean, to be quite frank, a lot of us have gotten a little bit lazy setting up for races, and cops will find us. I mean, myself included, I've just sat in the front of the starting line. Honestly, we didn't used to do that. But anything that we do that invites more attraction or attention to us is just not a good thing. So I'm not saying that we should like go to a full-on war, but if it does go that way, we can survive. it's not going to be the end of the world.
I think we're also underestimating how much negotiating power we have. I think if the cops didn't really care, they wouldn't be speaking to us to begin with.
They
Yeah.
initiate this. They clearly want the.
No, Fury's calling me.
But they
I
also
wonder what it was.
initiated
I'm
saying,
gonna go
"Hey,
see
you
what he
guys
has to
need
say.
to police
On the
this."
Sam, he said earlier something true.
Maybe they're just trying to push their luck.
Well.
Though. Maybe they're just trying to get as much out of this as they physically can.
I think they're pushing it too far.
Yeah.
If we all wanted to and turn against them, they'd be fucked. They were talking mad shit apparently, but they're not really aware. Any fucking dumbass can spike strip. It doesn't matter what track we do, they can spike strip the people that follow. I don't know. I'd rather this get resolved, but at the same time,
I have an
They're asking
opinion,
for
and
a
I don't
lot.
know if I want to speak up about it.
They're asking for the impossible.
Yep.
They talk a lot of
Yeah.
shit about how easy it is for them to absolutely ruin our races like they are now. But imagine if we actually wanted to. I'm not saying I'm this kind of person, but the people who have the ability to make races. Listen, you could easily make a race that ends in a fucking ambush. And literally bait them there. Like, this is
That's
shit
what
we
I
can do.
said.
That's
Is
fine.
that if they want to threaten aggression, then it seems like a week of shooting them at every single race would let them know that the aggression is two-sided.
I don't think that's the resolution.
But I don't speak for Shinny.
I mean, it's not a resolution, but it's a response.
I think they took the lack of
aggravate them more?
response as them winning and that they can demand things.
Which is why we need to go
Racers-
back with a definitive list of what we want, of what we
Yep.
can do, rather than
And
just their
again-
possible demands.
I think exactly. I think we're underestimating how much negotiating power we have, because clearly they don't really like what they're doing. Otherwise, compared to what they've been responding to previously, if they really didn't care, then they would just keep doing it, because I think it's catching probably the most of us they've ever caught before. So, I think
Our
if we can
demands
go
so far
back,
aren't even that hard. What is it that we've agreed on? It's they actually enforce punishment on their own, and potentially they do more work on their end to discover who's shooting instead of us telling them who.
But I think Snow did bring up a valid point that if he doesn't know, he can't do anything about it.
Well, that's why I'm saying that they have to agree to let us run in colors, but then they need to focus on the people. If they're if we're gonna go there in colors, which puts a massive risk on us, then they need
Yeah,
to
they can't
agree.
10 yokai you out of nowhere.
Then they can't 10 yokai out of nowhere. Need to actually focus on the problem, at least for a little while until the problem is solved. You know, I think that should be something we get them to agree on. Otherwise, they
we can
can't figure it out.
and I think we can set a boundary that we can deal with what we host, but we cannot deal with what other people host.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make that clear.
Like I said, if I set rules in my race and when somebody breaks the rule, then I'm going to deal with that. But I'm not going to deal with someone else's hosting.
I don't know.
Our expectations is not get spiked during the race, right? Be able to finish the race. Can we agree on
Well,
that?
our expectation is to drive, not have zero tires, crash into a wall, and have to go on foot.
So, like, you get what I'm saying, though, right? We could do a lap track without worrying about spikes on a
Yeah,
corner.
whatever happens
right?
after the race, whatever escalates, because escalation
Because the whole
happens no
10
matter what
yokai
scenario it
coin
is, yeah.
term, that came from just like right after the
Right.
race, you have Air 1 and everything on you.
I just had a little chat with
I think that
Fury.
heat's not going to get changed.
It does kind of sound like to me from what he said that he does want us to police what Richard does at any race as a whole. And I gave him the information that we control our own rules, and he did not seem to know that at all. So I think they don't even know what they fucking want right now.
I think they want to hand us a leash and just get us to put it on Richard.
He said it sounds like we have a mutual problem then, and I said no, it's your fucking problem, and you need to deal with him yourselves because we're not doing it for you. So I think he's still talking with everyone else because he told me he's gonna call me back, I should say.
Okay, so what terms have we agreed on so far? We want them to stop spiking and shit during the racing, or whatever else. We
Punishment for their
agree.
own.
Punishment for their own. If they do fucked up shit, punishment for their own. But at the same time, if they want us to We're not gonna fucking police shit for them. They can fuck off with that. And if we get to wear our own colors, then they actually do the work to figure out who's the issue on their end. But they don't give us
But we'll
the
also
heated
let them know
response
that
from
we'll
it.
police our own races. Like we'll set
Yeah.
our own rules, and
Yeah.
So,
but outside
quick,
of that, it's on them.
quick question. So, they had one demand. We're ignoring that demand, and we're coming back with 5 of ours.
I told them they could shove that demand up their fucking ass, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
do
not
you
gonna
want to
do
go?
it.
If you want to go tell
Has
Richard,
anyone,
not
hang on,
doing
before you
one,
jump
two,
down my
three.
throat, has anybody asked Richard?
He's not arguing.
Has anybody asked
Look,
him?
I say if we're done with everything here, like if we are done with what we feel needs to happen with the cops, I say we bring Richard down here.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So I'm gonna
Don't.
call him.
We're not
If
going to
if
force
somebody
him to
don't
do
wanna be here
something.
when
Not going to
Richard's
prison
here,
him.
Do that before you do that.
Anybody
do
have
you
like
guys
a bomb suit or
actually?
anything that I can wear?
Do you guys actually want to try and make a deal with the cops or not?
I would rather ask Richard would he rein himself back in only in races before
It's
we
not
come to
just
talk
him,
to the
though,
cops.
right?
Okay, well it's Richard and his
I
guy.
think it's him and his crew mainly.
Okay.
It's not solely them, but I think a lot of it.
That's what started it.
Him hosting.
You could put it back to them.
Well, why don't? Yeah, let's
I'm
ask
fine
him
with
then.
seeing where it goes, but I think we just
Okay.
call Richard down here and then go from there.
Yeah.
The issue is if it continues how it is now, everybody, like, other
what's your
people are
number?
going to start shooting eventually, you know what I mean?
You're right.
And
I do
escalation is just
think-
how shit happens.
But the police need to understand that as well. That it can get worse for them also.
It'll just get worse in general. I think
If
we
you
don't
tell
know
them that we can make it worse, they just take it as a threat, you know, instead of us just
It's like
educating them.
cars, like,
Well, it is a threat.
yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? It
threat.
is a threat, but they'll take it like literal, like we're
That should
actually
be
going to
something
do it.
we shouldn't reveal. If it happens, it just happens, and that should just be a silent thing that we hold to ourselves. That if we do end up escalating ourselves,
Look,
then it
if
happens.
shit goes completely fucking sideways, there's no agreement, then yeah, maybe we fucking take it to them. But for now,
Yeah.
that's not what any of us want.
Yeah.
No, that's like last.
I don't
resort
think you
type
should mention
shit.
it to them because they'll fucking hold that against us.
That's what I'm saying. If you mention it, they'll use it. Like, just don't mention it at all.
Richard told me they shot down Air One or some shit, and that's what started all this shit. And he told me, cops told him to his face, and they were gonna fucking mag dump him if they saw PK and all this shit. And
So they know who it is. They're just like, okay.
yeah, they know who- Underwood knows, but they can't know. They can't just. Like,
I asked
specifically go to
him why
every
the
time.
fuck we had to do their dirty work for him, and he didn't have a fucking answer for me.
Yeah.
I think if Richard comes here and he declines, says he's gonna keep doing what he wants at his own hosted races, then
That's fine. It's his race.
That's fine to respect.
I think we need
Just
to explain to him
enjoy
and
his
hope he
race.
understands that if a crew or anyone is hosting a race, it's their rules. If their rules
Right,
is
but-
no class 2s, just don't take a class 2. If their rule is you can take guns but don't shoot cops during the race, then that should he should.
I think he'll
Richard
say
is a
yes to that.
dumbass though. He won't.
Richard
he won't
is
fall for
gonna
that.
go shoot cops at a meth.
Well,
run.
you
Yeah.
you say that, but nobody
He hasn't
here.
broken those rules yet, though.
Nobody here, out of everyone who's hosted, and we've hosted a lot of races, nobody here can put their hand up and say, "I've hosted a race and Richard is shot of it" when I said no.
Okay, but I don't
There
think
we
that's the
go.
problem. It's him hosting his own races and fucking
Right,
around
but
with his
we-
friends,
we
shooting
still
locals
cannot
in
control
the
that.
middle of.
Yeah,
I
because
think
one
we
of the
have
things
to.
that
I'm
goes
sorry,
on
but
we can't.
We can't.
asking him not to do it, ignoring it has gotten us to this point.
Sure, yeah, and I'm not saying don't ask him, but what I'm saying is when you do ask him and he says no,
Okay, but you're saying when he says no,
thought
why are
we
you so
did that
definitive on
already.
if he just say no?
We've
He
had a
races just as much
conversation with
more
him.
than a lot of us. So what's to say that he's gonna say no?
Okay, listen. If you know Richard, man, he's gonna
If
do
you know
whatever the fuck he
Richard,
wants to do.
yeah.
Okay. This guy's like one of the
He's
biggest
gonna have a bad
crackheads in
day.
the
He's just
entire
gonna
city,
shoot.
man.
You know.
Yes. And
It's
if
gonna happen.
you're going to defend him in that sense, then I'm sorry, you just don't know him.
I'm not defending him, but if you're all
Just don't let him race in your
Mine
races.
made-
That's it. Like I've never racing with that motherfucker. I'll be honest.
Sounds about
Like one
right.
thing we're gonna have here is a more open line of communication with them. If Richard does something and then all of a sudden a red line has heat, you can be like, "It wasn't us," and hopefully they'll understand. But you're not
And-
going to have Richard follow the rules 100% in his own
I
races.
don't-
He's
I don't
gonna have
wanna
a
be
bad days in the
Richard's
shoot.
babysittered in.
Yeah.
No, the thing
I don't
is,
know
like,
why I have to fucking deal with his decisions. He should do what he does, and he can deal with the consequences. I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Which is why
I
it's
see what
important we
Iris
make
is
it clear
saying,
to
but,
the
like,
cops that we police our own races. That's it.
what
we have
Flippy
a-
said too, like he wants whatever gets Richard attention. That's what he's gonna do. It doesn't matter.
right, and if he finally breaks that rule that somebody else is hosting, then we can all ban him from his races. But are you going to hold that against him now when he hasn't done it?
Yes. If you know him, yes.
Yeah,
And,
I'm,
and
if
if
I'm
you're
hosting
gonna
a
sit
race, he's
here,
never racing with me.
and if you're gonna sit here, you're gonna tell me you're gonna ban him from races. What's gonna happen when he says, "Okay, I'm gonna fucking kill you"?
That or
Yeah,
they're gonna
that's the-
spike
that's the
races,
problem that
they're
we
gonna
have,
spike
right?
races. They're gonna do weird shit at races. They're gonna do shit. They're not just gonna sit there.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot your tires out at races. They're gonna put buses in front of you. They're gonna fuck with you.
Hey, give Multi a reason.
GG's bored and has all the money in the world, man. So.
Yep. Fucking parasite.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, Irish, but it just this happened a year ago and it was dissolved because of loose ends.
At the end of the day, man, this all comes down to the cops. They have to meet us in the middle as best as they can because we're not gonna be able to control everybody.
Yeah, and if
I
they continue what they're doing,
Yep, I agree with that.
they're gonna have more shit to deal with. So it's I don't know.
I'm not the smartest here, but I know this gate, or I know this tunnel in
Got this
Poplar
already.
Street. Right? We bring 6 people, 6 AKs, some sticky bombs, nothing too much, you know what I'm saying? We just ice them all real quick. Blow up their cars, and then we're good to race for, you know, the rest of tsunami, you know what I'm saying?
Arnie, you know who you
Not a-
sound like
not a
right now?
bad
You sound
idea.
like Richard, man.
He sounds like
Mario. Just like good idea, we're all laughing. I like it. Let's
Listen,
go.
guys.
If it comes down to it, yeah, fuck it. Honestly,
I know this tunnel on Poplar Street.
I don't wanna just like step in though and reveal our hands too early though. Like if they want to play ball like that, we'll fucking play ball. But we might be able to work something out to have it.
Like,
call Richard.
I think Richard really loves to fucking race. He loves to fucking shoot cops as well. I don't know. I think if you're upfront with him and you're
what?
respectful, you host a race and you ask him not to do some dumb shit. I don't think he's gonna do some dumb shit.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
you can't go to his race and be like, I'm not gonna pay the $69 and you're not gonna shoot cops because he's hosting the race. You can't come and do that.
Well, you
That's
can
like
say you're
two
not
different
going to
things.
shoot cops. You can't just tell him not. to
Yeah,
shoot
or you
cops.
could just not fucking join. Also.
And I've heard him on radio before too, asking if the race is done so that he could shoot.
Yeah, but and I talked to him about that. Like he thinks that means anything. The cops don't
still
see that.
doesn't
Like
count.
it's still during.
Yeah.
That's still
It's
the
happened
race.
from a race.
So
Yeah. Bro, Richard will stop a race in a heartbeat to go help somebody with cops because it's like it's his fucking drug.
It's a fucking psychopath.
Oh, I know he is. Is he coming or is he actually shooting cops right now?
No, he's doing a meth run. He respectfully
Oh,
declined.
so he's shooting cops.
Does he sound like he'd be
Yeah,
interested in the
he's out shooting
future?
cops. I'm sure he's down to hear people out in the future. He just he's too busy right
He
now.
probably didn't have a red carpet to roll out to walk.
Said
in
he
front
was
of everybody and
invited, then he
talk.
wasn't invited, then he was invited, then he wasn't invited, so he got busy.
Okay.
Oh, now
well,
he got petty. Okay.
I
No,
feel like we're going in
just-
circles a little bit at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? Do we meet the
So
cops?
yes,
give
so
them our
I talked
commands
to
and...
I talked to Fury. He wants basically this from us. He wants to know if the crews are willing to try and negotiate and play ball, or if we're not.
Tell him,
That's
yeah, but
basically
we
what
have
they
the
want.
I
commands.
think we just tell him basically what we've established so far, that we can set our own rules and we can, you know, say none of this, none of that, or even you're not allowed at this race. But at the end of the day, it doesn't stop Richard from hosting his own race and shooting cops at his own race. And he can't just like, because he went to a Richard hosted race where he shot the cops, he can't just come to other races now and start going crazy too. Like,
Yeah. It's like blaming. It'd be like blaming us for changing shooting cops at a vault or some shit. It's completely unrelated.
I'm gonna show up to a Richard race with a safety vest and a whistle. Tell him stop that.
With a stop sign.
So-
With a stop sign.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, at that
well,
point, why
here's
John
the
Richards
problem,
races
though.
though?
I'm gonna call Fury, but before I do this, I'd like to let you guys know that he told me that one of their demands is that we try and police things, and if that's the case, I'm gonna tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
fucking
think we can
unreasonable.
police things at our own races.
Tell him.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah,
Ask him.
but I
Is,
mean,
ask him. Is he gonna give us a
Training
badge?
for them.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I'm
let's
not
fake
gonna.
that we're meeting in the
yeah.
middle.
Next
Tell
time we
him
do
that
this
we'll
PD,
police things at
PD
our
weapons
races.
if we're doing PD jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Raiju said.
Yeah, I want a salary with like a 401k.
Actually, I wouldn't even tell him
like,
that. I
dental
wouldn't even tell him
plan.
that we'll
So
police
listen,
things at their own races.
We're
You
not
can give
gonna
us a
take
leash,
care
too.
of other
If that
people
is
at
the
races,
issue, then
okay,
why
but
don't
we
we
are willing
just
to
not
try.
join Richard's races?
Yeah,
If Richard
exactly.
puts up a race and
Yeah,
sees
he
that no
respects
one
other
has
people.
joined
I'll
him,
join
and
us.
Does
then
anybody
Phantom
here
puts
join
up a
Richard's
race,
races? Who
Well,
joined
that's-
probably
races?
gets a fucking hint.
Yeah,
I've
Richard.
joined a lot
Yeah,
of
Arnie,
races.
I know you get free money for racing, man, but just don't do it sometimes.
But I mean, lately,
Ah.
if Richard puts up a race and no one joins it, then Lilac puts up a race and everyone joins it, he'll probably think, why is nobody joining my race?
No,
It's just an easy
he'll just
problem
sign
to
up
solve.
and join up.
throw bombs at everybody.
Yeah.
He doesn't really
Pretty
care.
much.
We're just trying to race.
I like that.
Yeah, he
I
joined
feel
our
like if people
private
don't want to
race,
police
and
him at
then
his
Marlo
races,
had
then
to
just
calm
don't
him
join
down
them.
when we told him to leave.
Look, at the end of the day, Richard's stupid as fuck, but he's not an asshole.
Yeah.
You can talk to this dude.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
think
he
I think
can
y'all
be
think just
reasonable.
because he shoots people, y'all think that you can't talk to him. But
Again,
definitely can.
plus he's a muppet. He's never broken one of my rules.
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll go to the Sandy Shores airfield. We'll be waiting for you there. Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm tough, baby.
They're gonna meet us in about 20
Perfect
minutes.
for
Sandy
me.
Shores Airfield.
I need bandages.
Oh, here you go.
Okay. Did you
Sandy
guys say?
Shores?
Yeah. So, yeah, Sandy Shores
Oh,
Airfield. We're gonna go
someone
talk to
is
them.
trying to- Oh, look.
So
Food
let's
as
head
well.
up
There you
there.
go.
Let's do it.
I'm hungry.
Let's
it's
get this
here.
over with,
Richard,
because
this
I'm
time.
done with
Bandages
this.
are there.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry for dragging you guys along to this. My fucking god.
Oh, it needs to be done.
You need some food?
It's just like I don't know, like it just seems like a simple solution. Just like host races and don't invite Richard. That's it.
don't understand. If we don't want to police Richard, then we just don't
Exactly,
join his
that's what I'm
races.
saying.
It's literally so simple.
Yeah. Well, we'll tell that to them.
But
We'll tell that to them and
the
see what
thing
they say.
is, though, there's a lot of people outside of Cruz that will join his races that don't know him, so we can't
That's
really
fine.
police
So
that,
that
right?
boils down to those people. But if the cops see that nobody in Yokai, no one in Vendetta, no one in Prism is joining this man's race, then clearly we are not going to do their jobs for them.
I don't
Well,
think the cops
that's-
care. The cops said they weren't able to distinguish who's who. So if
That's-
they shoot at one race, they're gonna escalate to all the races.
Which
Is their
is
point.
How can you not
Hold on.
distinguish?
Hold on. Can I say what I want to say? Okay. So that's why we need to get them to agree that if we are going to wear shit so they can distinguish, that they need to chill the fuck out until they solve the issues that they're having.
I feel like they would still target Yokai even if they see Richard in races.
They will. Like, I love the back and forth. Like, thanks for gifted before I die. Yeah, somebody should be at Harmony. Go to the diner.
Yeah, the Harmony Diner.
I'm on the way.
There you go, we got a personal chef.
It might be a little bit awkward cooking there in the gear, but whatever.
You pretend that you don't wear that shit all the
True.
fucking local.
Oh.
I'll be fine.
Listen,
Home tough.
either way, we're kind of going in circles with it. I mean, the least thing that I personally would want for us is like just
Hello.
not get spiked during a fucking race.
Hello.
Lord forbid that. Like,
Hey, there's about to be like 40 race cars about to appear on the airfield and a bunch of cops.
No matter what negotiation we get today, I still think if you're
We're
trying
having a
to
meet. Well, that's where the cops wanted to meet us for a meeting.
Dino, can you
so
body armor, body engine the bike?
I didn't have a choice or an
yeah.
opinion in it.
Fucking tuner shop.
Because the tuner shop isn't like a thing.
But it's actually I'm just hungry.
Isn't a thing.
Well, it's not associated, I guess, with it. Well, we can do it right down the end.
Give a shit. It's a fucking
A little
dock.
bit of everything good and hurt.
The fuck do I want a bunch of fucking racers up here?
Oh, the cops chose it.
I don't give a fuck what the cops say. They can fuck off.
Negan is not happy that we're doing it here.
Well, I tell him to take it up with Fury.
That's what I said, but it's gonna come back on me, you know? Well, we should try and move it. Negan's not happy. I don't want to piss. It's my family. I don't really want to piss him off.
I'm on changing the spot. It's up to everybody.
Yeah. Can we try and move it?
What are you saying?
Can we try and move it? Because the Lost don't want this to happen here.
What's that?
Have you spoken to them?
I'm in the Lost, yes!
Oh, yes, fine.
I'm trying to get it moved, Negan.
Get the
I'm trying
fuck
to get it
out of
moved.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, the creators called me. They want to do LSA.
Okay, let's go.
We'll move to LSA.
I want to stop at the Vine with
I
Ben.
don't want this shit up here. It's bad enough you fucking run over fucking bikers all the time.
I understand. Can you guys let everyone on your radios know we're going to LSA?
Danica, are you still at the diner?
Okay.
Yeah, LSA.
Okay, can you cook up some extra thing?
Yes. Yeah, we passed up.
Shit, I don't want to get fucked up by Negan. I ain't in the mood.
Alright, let's head down. I hate Negan.
Okay, well, he's still family, so.
Fucking asshole, dude.
Well, this is all, you know, this is our home. If he doesn't want to say, I'm not gonna fucking say no.
I got you, Izzy. I understand.
I understand, doesn't mean I like him.
It's like doing it in the Vargo stuff.
Red bozo.
Fucking pussy, dude.
I mean, if Negan tries to give me shit for it, I'll literally tell him, like, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't have a rank, like, that I can tell people what to do in the racing crew. Like, I just don't. Who is up my ass? If they wanted to get there, they should talk with my boyfriend. Jesus Christ.
That's OPM.
No, it's in the GCR.
Oh shit.
Not me.
No, it was someone from Vendetta.
Boomers.
Everybody out there, I have to repair my car real quick.
We're all just going to LSA?
Yeah, we're going to LSA.
You need to go by Benny's, you know? Oh my god, a fucking bus. Ooh.
All the cops are here.
Of course you would
Here,
take the
don't forget-
ramp.
go to the rental hangar. They're having a completely separate cop thing here.
I should roll up anyway.
Fucking funny.
Hi, little mouse. Hello.
Hello.
Go to that.
Oh,
go to the rental
hey,
hangar.
what's up?
Okay.
Hey.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi,
Nice with your
what's
car.
up? I actually don't really know what's in it.
Man,
Why
you know
can I
how
camera
fast you
on?
were going.
Okay.
I don't even know what kind of car this is, I'll be honest.
SRU, when we're done, we gotta go to that meeting.
Yeah,
Is this
y'all
what's
trying to do
happening?
something over here?
Yeah, Brian, come here.
Yep.
Just a heads up, we kind of like pre-claim this hangar. I know tomorrow's
we're going
open.
over to the other side. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so like I
Bye,
said,
have a
we've
great
got it
time.
on these days, but you guys can have it on any other day, all right?
You think I would
So there's
respect
a-
what you want?
There's like a sign-in book at the front, so just
Do
make
you
sure
think?
you
Do
right?
you
Yeah, we
think
can.
I
I
would
can
respect
email
what
you.
you
man.
want?
Hey, can I?
wish you
Yeah,
had
can
a
I have
cool
your
rap.
number and we'll forward our schedule to you, and we can.
Hey,
you know,
let me ask you again. Do
Sure,
you
we'll
think
get
I
that
will
together.
respect what you want?
Listen,
want a
man,
cool
I just
car with
want
a
to
cool
make sure
wrap.
we don't get any,
Oh,
clashes,
really?
schedules, stuff like that. All
I'm
right.
trying.
Again, I don't
Is that
really care about
okay?
your schedule. You can work on mine.
Okay, well, cool. We've got a Tuesdays, all right? So just make sure, yeah.
She's kind of thick though.
Dropping without
Bye bye,
clearing
little
tracer.
mouse. See you at the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Sick with it.
That's how you cook, bro.
Hello.
On to let's say hey.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing alright. Just chilling. Seeing what comes from this shit show.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I have a headache for the 20th time here. Probably will.
I know what. I wanted to speak your shit.
Bro, I wanted to speak my shit, but I get fucking having headaches. I was tilted.
I don't know, yeah. I was going to pop off because you have a lot. I think you have a lot of issues compared to everyone else.
Oh.
With these guys.
Hopefully if they come here, I'm gonna say my mind, finally.
The big one.
We'll see.
Not the big one, the rental one. Across the other side of the airfield.
We'll see.
Not these guys. Not. You guys aren't in line and it's annoying me. You're like, you just pull back. All of you just pull back and you be in line.
Hell no. Hell no.
Wonder how much longer they're gonna be.
Fuck, I missed the whole thing.
Dude, I'm just waiting for my livery to get. Have you
In
seen
the middle.
Well, I mean, if you see
What?
the rest of these like that, but on this.
See, now what we should have done is make a massive corridor of cars and made them walk down it
Yo,
to
we could
us.
honestly ask the cops to give us a police badge if they expect us to police the racing scene.
Salary.
Okay, who wants food?
I mean, policing's not gonna happen.
Yeah, see what we
I
should.
feel like it's a little.
What we should have done is
I feel like
made a
it's little
corridor of cars
counterproductive.
and
You
made
want
them
us to
walk down
police
it to us.
The racing scene, but you don't want us to bring in more guns.
What we should have done is made
Can't
a
really
corridor
police it
of
if you don't
cars and
bring
had the
more
leaders'
guns
cars at the
police it,
end,
it would
and then
fine.
have them walk down a corridor of cars to us.
I mean,
Maybe
we
you
could
have
have
to
set that up if you want.
make a new
Yeah, it's
rule.
good.
so
They'll probably be
everybody
here by the
brings
time we're
guns.
pretty sure even doing that.
That's a good point. Plus, Vendetta would cause
Tell me
cringe
you
for setting
can't
that up.
fight crime using words?
Crazy, right?
Listen, my expectations are low. I'd like to be able to finish a track. I'd like for everyone to be able to do that. Not have to wear spikes. 'Cause that's the scariest fucking thing. Afterwards, I mean, that's part of the fun, right? That's all, that's fun.
Cops are coming, I think.
There we go.
There they are.
Looks like the last meeting with the police was fucking useless.
Yeah, probably always.
So.
Hello.
Hello.
Fuck is that noise?
My car.
Collect everybody together.
Good evening.
Engine swap?
I'm gonna get an engine swap in it soon. Apparently, you can hear this thing from a helicopter, so
Yeah,
I need
you
to
can.
get that fixed.
From
Like,
about
there's no way
800
to
meters
destroy-
up. That's how. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
don't
no, you
you
can't.
worry, I'll get that fixed up right quick for you guys, okay? I'll turn it off so you can hear yourselves there.
Oh.
Same.
Is everybody here or are we waiting for anybody? Oh, there's still people coming.
SRU.
That beamer sounds like it's missing a cylinder. You good? I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Sure point.
I was just fucking with you. Sorry. I ride you. Sorry.
Is everyone here?
Happy for you to find the missing cylinder if you like.
The hell does that? Never mind.
Are we all here? You guys have everyone? Do you guys have everyone here? Are we waiting for anyone else?
They're on their way, but you can go with that.
I don't want to start without them.
Who are we waiting on?
I think just a few more Vendetta.
Okay.
So, how's the weather?
You guys watch next
Thundering.
Netflix?
I think it's about to rain. I keep hearing thunder.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch
Oh.
the new Cyberpunk show.
Does it work?
Get inspiration for my next show.
Oh.
Stop.
Sorry.
Oh,
Someone
wait.
trying to catch an FM radio or something?
You only just get that underwear?
It's like Bumblebee.
Oh.
Oh.
True. That's cool.
You should ask Podcastle about it.
Oh.
Nikki, what the hell are you doing over there? Wow, is she switching sides, man?
Oh, we got a new member?
Oh, but I'm helping you guys police the racing scene.
Oh. Okay.
I think we're all here, yeah?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Just kidding.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be the one to step forward and talk for what we agreed on. We're willing to play ball, but we're not gonna go about policing one individual person on your behalf.
Okay. I don't think I don't think it's fair for us to expect you to deal with one individual person. Being able to deal with the majority is what we're looking for.
Yeah, it's a community thing, not an individual thing.
Yeah.
I don't believe that this one person is the only thorn in the side that we're dealing with.
Well,
Nor do we think that any
from where
police
we're
are
sitting,
exempt
it
from being
seems
a
to be the only
thorn, yes.
person because we really don't really know of anyone else that's shooting at you guys.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think the main point is, like, you know, if someone in this circle right now or, you know, close to this circle is hosting a race or something, that's something that, you know, we could try to promise you that, you know, we're going to be trying to set out the rules. But if someone else is hosting them and none of us are there or whatever, it's like, you know, we can't really control them if we're not even there.
That's true.
And that happens a lot, you know, that like,
You
you know, racing
control-
is like 24/7, you know.
Anyone
You
can make a
control
race.
what races you guys choose to be a part of.
Sure.
Just so
we know
If you guys want to take off
identifying,
your crew clothes and join those races, don't turn around and be like, oh, they attacked me as a member of this. You chose to take off anything that would help us identify.
Well, let me ask you this: how do you plan on going hard on those who are shooting and those who aren't?
Oh, it's so hot.
Shit.
Is it even possible for you to distinguish
It's
the
shift
two?
2, guys. Relax. Okay. it happens.
Congratulations, you won.
That's probably a B boost or some shit.
well, we would hope that as a
We're not
result of
fine.
this meeting, we'd be able to easily identify you in the future and be able to, you know, be able to differentiate who we should go harder on. I mean, it could even be the case where, you know, Vendetta gets, you know, super aggressive in their races, but they're wearing their shit, so we can go hard on Vendetta in the future, and, you know, we can, you know, if shit gets crazy with us on Vendetta, then we can come to terms with them individually, right?
Yeah.
As of right now, it's a problem with a where everybody in the racing scene gets affected. We want to put a stop to that. We want to make sure the streets are safe. Even though what you guys are doing is illegal and you shouldn't be doing it, we know you guys are still going to do it. But we don't want everybody to get shot and injured.
Yeah, we'd like to try and stop it the safest way possible. And I know that doesn't always come across in that way.
I have a zoo. I have 2 cats and a dog in my room. It's a
So
shoebox.
you're saying that you want us to wear our crew
I have
gear
a zoo.
to be easily identifiable?
I have a zoo.
Ideally, yeah.
Yes. And
You're not telling me what to wear.
essentially go with a clean slate. We want to offer this to everybody, where we're not going to be hitting and spiking during races, as long as people don't get shot. So this even goes for the troublesome individuals who do historically shoot at officers, right? So if they're not here, if you could communicate to them that we are willing to do a clean slate. However, in the future, just like I said, if you guys are flying your colors and whatnot, we can differentiate who's who. If yokai starts to pick up their aggression, you start shooting us, pitting us at high speeds, then we're going to pick up our aggression on you, but we can concentrate that aggression on you, right? And same goes for any problematic individuals. Same for Vendetta, Prism, Redline, whoever else. Does that make sense?
We did just tell you we can't control everyone in the scene, but you just told us if other people shoot in the scene, even outside of this group, it's still gonna happen.
Right, but I'm saying if you fly in your colors, we can pick apart who's who.
So if we're gonna wear our colors, are you gonna reduce the heat on us because we're doing you a favor?
Everyone will get the same treatment. No pit spike during race. That's it.
However, if from this day going forward, a particular group starts to pick up aggression, then we will pick up aggression back on you guys. It's not just a free pass for you guys to do whatever you want and get crazy with us. You understand that?
Shouldn't you pick up aggression on the people who are doing it? Yeah.
Yeah, like how are you
So
gonna
what-
hold your officers
What
accountable
if
if they
you know,
start
what if
doing
Chief
that
really
shit?
does some shit that you don't like, and then
Well, we're gonna
they
reach
get
out
shot
to
because of it?
we're gonna reach out to all the officers and say it's a clean slate. Don't be doing any crazy shit.
Even
We'll hold our
Suarez?
officers accountable that are problematic and are not following
doubt
our
that.
rules and our guidelines and SOPs.
I'm telling you now, if you guys come forward and tell us, or any of the SIU leads, that somebody has been pitting or spiking during the race,
You guys know
or
what
doing
Suarez
those
has been
things,
doing.
I understand that Suarez lives rent-free in your head, man, but please try and move on from him, okay? If any of that happens from
spicy.
anyone in particular, then we need to know about that so they can be dealt with.
We're trying to tell you when you're
Yeah,
mocking her.
you're mocking us.
Yes, you keep on talking about Suarez, as does 90% of the city. So,
And you guys
you
have
know,
done nothing
again,
about it.
I think
Okay,
what we're
so
asking
what
from
is
you is
Suarez
what are
this
you
is
gonna
the
do
first
right
I've
now?
heard about Suarez doing anything. So how about
thought you
we
just
have a
said
frank
90%
conversation?
of the city talked about him, Snow. Which one is it?
What is it?
Are you hello?
Let's
Are
move
you,
on.
are you
guys.
hearing the words that
You
come
heard
out
what he
of my
said.
mouth?
Just move on.
I think you're understanding,
move on.
so.
He's saying this is the first time he's heard it from any of you guys specifically regarding Suarez.
I've never heard
Even
anything about Suarez before.
I have called you
So-
about Suarez.
Okay, what incident was that? Izzy? Was that when you were trying to kill one of them, or which?
Why do you
incident
think
was
I
it?
was trying to stab him? Was it for no reason?
Do you think that I'm going to take your request seriously if you're actively trying to hunt him and tell police that, Izzy? No, I'm not. So let's move on from that. Again, new topic. The
So,
topic, let's keep
okay,
Suarez
then
out
I
of it.
guess I won't tell you about it and I'll just
Well-
do it in secret.
Okay, you can do that in secret if you want. I don't give a shit. What I'm asking from you guys is that you come forward and let us know if there's any problem officers. Now, if you at the same
We're
time
trying
come
to.
forward and tell us individually and privately, ma'am, do you not understand what I'm saying to you? I don't need to have a discussion in front of every single person here about individual people, okay?
I bet you every individual here's had an issue with
So,
Suarez.
if you guys come forward and tell me, oh, I'm trying to kill this officer, but can you do something about it? What do you think I'm going to do? Nothing, probably. I don't give a fuck. Good job. They're probably pissing you off to the point where we're going to get you in prison. Great.
Trooper.
But if you come to me and say, hey, this guy has pitted me at over 150 miles an hour, he spiked us during races, etc., etc., and you're not telling me you're going to try and kill them, then I'm going to do something about it.
Right.
What are you
I
gonna
don't
do
understand
about
how
it?
you don't how you can't grasp that concept.
But
It's
you also
pretty
understand
simple.
that you said the
you
same thing earlier,
say-
right? When if somebody hits you at 150 miles per hour, you want to shoot their car and them until they stop moving, so you can sort of
That's
understand
correct.
how they
Yeah,
might
I
feel
am
that
gonna
as
do
well.
that, amongst other things.
And
You
that's why
say
you can
that-
understand why they might feel that then.
Yeah,
You
of course.
understand
And
that?
I stated when I originally said that, I understand if you guys get hit at that speed, I understand. So if you've been listening to me originally at the observatory, you would have heard me say that.
So you're saying
Immediately
that
after
I
you
have to control myself and elegantly call you and say, hey,
Yes.
this person pissed
Yes,
me
you
off,
do.
but you don't
need
have
to be an
control
adult and
yourself.
control yourself and not try and kill people. Yes. I know that's
But
tough.
you can't
Izzy,
even do
but,
that.
You know,
Let me.
I can't
let me
do
s-
that.
You wouldn't do that. You would.
One moment, please.
Well,
You okay? I think we're on different pages here with the pitting and spiking above a certain speed. If
Let
you're
me
trying to kill an officer, you're gonna get shot. If a cop does it to you, they're probably gonna get shot. Are we gonna agree on that?
There we go.
There we go.
That's literally what I've been saying from the beginning. So if you didn't understand that, you've got some brain work to do. Okay?
Well, no, you were
Can I have-
saying, homie, you said that you understand them wanting to feel it, but they can't. You're telling them to do it elegantly when you don't. That's the point.
Can I
That's
speak
right.
for a
If-
moment,
listen,
please?
if you guys, let me just answer this question. I'm sorry. If you guys aren't responding to them doing something like that, I will 100% deal with it. And any SRU lead will. I guarantee that. But if you call me and say I'm going to kill this motherfucker and stab him, sit outside the house, etc., no, I'm not going to listen. I think that's reasonable.
Okay, so you state that you don't want to talk about an individual with everyone here.
No,
And yet the
not really.
entire reason that we are here is that you want us to police an individual. That's a contradiction in
Again,
itself.
you haven't listened to us, Onryo.
Quick
We
show
literally
of
said at the start
hands.
of this meeting that we do
Who's
not
had
want
an
to
issue
focus
with
on one
Suarez?
person and are focusing on the group
Quick
at
show of
large.
hands, everyone. Who's had an issue with
Okay,
Suarez?
this lady doesn't speak. Can I speak to someone that is using their, brain and speaks English, please?
What's going on, Snow?
Okay. I thought the identifying, because the beginning of this, as far as everything that Shinny had placed before us, Underwood presented a clean slate. I took it as you guys are presenting this one person. You guys want to identify that person. Collectively, you are saying this person's fucking up. It's sort of, there was a discussion that we would reciprocate that. You guys identify your fucking issues. You guys identify who you have issues as far as we go. Just as much as we are asking you guys to manage things internally, then we'll manage those things internally as well. Not everybody is around at the same time for us.
I'll handle
So
things internally
people
when
might
my
not
knife
hear
is
the same
inside
thing or
them.
understand the same thing. So give us some time to deal with one of our own that has fucked things up for you guys. Is that fair? Am I like off here at all?
That's fair.
That's fair.
Like that's more of a reasonable answer.
Okay.
Thank you, Copper.
What? A lot of this, and I know it's not just you guys. A lot of people don't think that they see punishment on the inside of the PD. I've been a part of internal affairs within the PD through the years. I know it's very hard to show, but a part of helping people understand they're thinking just in the wrong direction isn't necessarily to ostracize them, because that is the fastest way to drive anybody away from like a lesson for them to learn. They'll only focus on the negative instead of opening their minds to the possibility of what can be, or just changing their perspective. So how do we signify to you guys there's a change? You want to see like a literal change? Because like firing officers and making like a public thing like that, that's just not a part of what we do.
Nobody asked for that.
Well, no. That's fine. I know nobody is. I'm just this is an open thing. Anybody can offer like something that would. How would that come across?
I mean, we would just see the result in the races. If it stops happening, it stops happening, you know?
Okay.
And most of us here can observe a change in behavior.
Okay.
Yeah, I would expect you to do it because technically they're working a job, right? We're not working a job. They got to listen to you. If they don't,
Right.
they have consequences, right? Not just, you know, you're fired, or you can't fucking drive a Charger, you can't use spikes because you're fucking stupid. It's just, you know, if you guys tell them something, expect them to listen to you because they value their job, you know? So.
Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
why did you do it so early? Shit.
That wasn't us.
Listen, really, what we're just
Hurts
trying
by
to
muted.
communicate to you is we take care of our own, but we don't take care of everyone else.
Right.
Like as the leader of Yokai, if someone in Yokai did something stupid, I'll step in and take care of it. If someone goes around and they fuck around, they do some dumb shit, I don't even know who the fuck they are, I could honestly give 2 fucks. If you have Johnny No Name 10 hours from now running around shooting cops every time he has a chance, it sounds like your problem, not mine. And that's the point that we're trying to communicate, is that we'll host our races and we'll police the people at our races, but we will not take liability or responsibility for what the other people do at their races.
Yeah, that's
fair.
That's
If a gang wants to put together
There's literally
a
no
race
way
and
for us
shoot
to
you
do that.
guys, that's not really our problem.
There's
you
no
know?
way for you to do that.
There's no way for us to stop people racing if they want to organize their own and go do this stuff. But
yeah,
so
of
much you
course
can
not.
do.
they
Anyone
don't
can
shit
host
with
a
us.
race.
We can do our
And
own
that's,
stuff.
that's all we can really expect of you guys. I don't think we can. Yeah.
That's
That's
not what was
reasonable.
being communicated to me earlier. The impression I was under is that you wanted us to take care of people that were shooting cops at races.
Not.
I wanted to know.
Depends what you.
We were all under that impression.
That's that's the
Okay.
impression everyone was under.
Then maybe I messed that up because I mean I wanted you guys to have the power to manage and dictate what's going on within your own community. If there's someone that's an issue, however that gets dealt with. I mean we're not going to be here to condone for you guys
Do you
to
mean
get
crew when you
together.
say community, or do you mean like all of us as a community?
I was
I
gonna
mean,
say if
members of the racing community, you guys specifically are kind of like the pillars that hold up that community, right?
I guess that will boil down to your crew races, right? Or whatever you do. If you're running shit and it's a yokai race or a vendetta race or whatever, be careful who you invite to those. Because if we're chasing you or whatever and they start shooting us and pitting us when we're targeting a yokai member and maybe a non-yokai member starts blasting us and doing some crazy shit, then we're gonna escalate on you guys, right? So
Yeah, I can tell you that if someone starts doing that kind of shit at a prism race, they're banned from prism races. So if it does happen, I can tell you that it's not welcomed and it's not tolerated with us.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to make it
That in
very
mind.
clear though that we as a crew do tend to get up to our own dealings, and if a cop happens to get shot along the way, so be it.
Okay.
But
and if that
I'm just
happens,
saying
then we
strictly
can-
at street races is where this is going to be the case. Okay.
Strictly at street races, where a cop might get shot. What?
Where they're not going to
No,
get shot.
they're not gonna get shot.
Oh.
That's where we're not going to hurt you guys. Okay. But you know as well as I have that we've shot police officers in the past before.
Yeah, we
strangers
can
to it.
deal with things on a case by case basis, but it just becomes a problem when it happens a lot, which is why we've escalated our response now. We can't really do it by a case basis because it's been so frequent and it's been a bunch of groups meddled together, which is why it's hard to pinpoint who we should go after and why not. We just need to what's the word? Put a net over the racing scene like we have. But now that we've come together here and we've come to an understanding, I don't think we'll have to do that anymore.
Well, your problem's not going to go away. It's just not going to be us.
All right, but like I said, we're willing to do a clean slate, even if there is those problematic people. We're just gonna go business as usual, like we did previously, not pitting and spiking during races. However, if those problem childs do arise and they're trying to cause some trouble again, then we'll go hard on them again. But we'll try and focus it onto those people if we can identify them, and they're not meddled in with you guys, and you get caught in the crossfire. That sound reasonable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It does.
Sure.
Vendetta?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I told you to stay awake.
Is everybody clear on the coming to us with any problems with officers? I know I may have portrayed it poorly, but is everyone clear on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
All right, we're all in agreement.
Yeah, there's one thing though.
Does
I'd
this
like-
mean I can't stab cops anymore?
I want to take a Fury. I want to take a selfie with you, Fury.
I know I'm irresistible,
Come here.
but that's not gonna happen today.
Come on.
Oh.
I don't know if anyone know, but Fury sent me a dildo actually a week ago as a
what?
present.
Spicy.
Wait, you didn't
What kind of wait? What kind of
you didn't tell them,
dildo?
hey.
How big was it?
My
Was the
man.
dishwasher friend?
Good
Just-
question.
Look, none of you guys, you're just jealous. You're just jealous.
Is it because you couldn't get the job done, Fury?
Oh.
Right, I take back everything I said. You're on this hill alone, Fury.
No, I was just returning a gift after I received the gift. All right.
Whoa, what the heck?
Wait, what?
Anyways, guys, thanks for coming to the meeting.
Wait, so the dildo's
Anyways, guys, thanks for the meeting. I think we're kind of
What did you get, Fury? What did you get?
Yeah, what did you get, Fury?
I got a lot of stuff.
What'd you get
Right?
specifically?
Oh.
Like what?
Yeah, use
No,
your words.
I'll let her say it.
What the fuck? Yeah, what'd you get?
Don't care. Not going.
Sounds like you guys gotta go to
This
that.
tea's too hot. Let's hear it.
I'm not to talk about it.
Should I go help with that?
Yeah, it's in the south side, so probably.
All right.
Look at the
A
time.
reminder: do not street race. It is illegal and it is very reckless. So we
Where
will
you're
put a stop to
fucking-
it.
Yes, sir.
Come here, stand
Also,
by my side, Fury.
just to be very clear about NOS is a gateway drug to heroin,
smell
so
great.
less of that equals healthier people, right?
It is.
Well, stress is a gateway to boldness, Trevor.
Oh my god, I need an umbrella.
All right, guys. You have a good day, everyone. Good luck. Be safe.
Yeah, fuck you all.
Yeah, fuck you, asshole.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
one day.
What?
Oh, that was spooky. I don't like that.
Why?
Hope it bites.
I love my day.
Whoa, don't
This
get
is
it
the
on
best
me
day
like that.
ever.
Jesus.
You broke up with
Getting a little
me.
too close
Does this
there.
mean that I can't stab stars anymore?
It's no.
Hey.
You never got to stab me, you never will. All right?
Yeah, you can.
The car, don't let her in. Don't let her in.
Here
One
or somewhere else?
day.
I'm locking the car.
Oh my
All right.
god, you just hit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is why we shoot cops, motherfucker.
You just.
He killed my
Suarez, Suarez, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he's fine.
See you soon, little mouse.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Very.
How long has it been now?
Yeah.
Sorry, did my last
gotta
shooting
go.
you in the head? Was that not a
Fine,
good
I'm
enough
perfectly
message?
comfortable here.
All right, now that everything's all said and done, you are our targets at the end of the day. So don't spend too long here. We might pick one of you.
Fuck, yeah, I'll find your way.
Give it a go.
You guys all good?
Wicked, in. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Give us a sec, cut up.
Do you guys want to go meet somewhere and talk about that? Sure.
All right, clean up.
Ow! I got hit by a
Let's get
helicopter.
it, guys.
What?
Can we go to a restaurant, please?
Yeah, I'm hungry too, actually.
I have food for everybody.
Ah, let's go to the
Yeah.
Venus Muffin.
You good?
Echo, I want to give you the katana back.
Oh, yeah, 1 second. You good?
Yeah.
Where are we meeting?
We're heading out here.
The same
Until
spot
we
we left
meet,
them.
we should be careful about our radios. So don't say anything dumb.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Same spot as where we started today.
She's hitting before the race. There's cops behind us.
Hey, Paul.
Don't chasing us. I don't know.
Wicked.
Oh, definitely behind us.
So now are they chasing you?
Well, why don't we go to a gas station and get some gas?
They are indeed after you, I think. Just, oh, never.
No, we're driving right through something. The bike and those
Pulling,
approaches
I'm
are
listening. Alright, I'm gonna go get some gas just in case they do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go repair my car. Thanks, Taki, bitch.
Where's the initial spot again?
That was wicked.
Let me repair now.
Come to H. I'll help you out.
Okay.
Oh, wait, with the repair?
Yeah.
I'm on my way there.
William. Sorry, I thought you were gonna wait. You were gonna wait.
I'll close it.
I need a repair too.
Alright, everybody needs
There's a tracker that just went into his.
Wow, that was a meeting and a half, holy shit.
I swear we circles 100 times to agree on the thing that we wanted to agree on after the start.
Yeah, I know. We made it there, dude. We fucking made it. It's a bit sad that I wasn't able to get us some special protection, but you know. Always next time, yeah. I thought that Snow and Copper, or Snow and are gonna do a shit out there. I swear to God.
Just Raiju's, Thorn, my car. Anybody else?
Here's downstairs.
Yeah.
Wait, are we meeting up there or?
no?
We can just meet here, honestly.
Put your cash in here, Gucci.
It's already here.
We changing?
I'm already here.
Where? H.
Yeah,
Someone's going to let me in. I don't have keys.
I have keys on
copy,
it.
Chef. I'm on the way already.
Right.
I didn't hear all of that. I'm sorry.
Don't crush me when I open the door, please. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Docky. She got here at the same time you did, so.
Yeah, I'm currently
Hey.
moving things for everyone that was at that meeting.
What did we even agree to?
Honestly, do you want the TLDR? We agreed
I
to do
agreed to-
nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing different. We
Isn't that what
literally agreed to
happened?
do nothing different because
It was
that's
all
what we
that
were doing.
talking just for that.
That's
All
kind
that
of that's how I was
talking,
feeling too, yeah.
like I don't think they realize what we agreed to is what we already do. So they're
Yeah.
gonna see literally no difference.
Well, I mean, listen, if it makes them happy, I guess they can have it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what the good thing is? Now we've established precedent that we can fuck them up outside of races and they won't get mad at us for it either.
They did agree to that.
They agreed to it, you know? Sorry for dragging us to such a long, drawn-out meeting.
No, it needed to happen. It had to happen at some point. We got it over with. It's done. Even though it changed
Yeah.
nothing, it satisfied them, and that's what I give it. Now we stopped all the shit and races, you know? That's what we can.
Yeah, I have a massive headache after all that shit.
Same.
Yeah.
That's a really good advertising technique that Wakabi's got there. Terrible.
Oh. You fucking.
Well, okay, I guess
You fucking bitch.
Wait,
guess
are we going to the Diablo?
we can go back. We're good trying to, yeah. I guess that means we can go back to things the way they were. So we can start
Oh
with-
no.
Don't start moving on like nothing's happened. What do you mean you're selling the Diablo?
We're selling the Diablo.
Isn't it for like hella though? Like
Why?
Yeah, like $6 million.
Oh, okay, never mind. Go for it.
Yeah.
6 million? No, fuck that.
Wait, 6? I thought you
I'll
were
come
gonna
get
put
it.
it.
Yeah, but I said 6 is a reasonable price.
Oh, someone's gonna buy it in like 2 days.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope so. Well, listen,
Fuck.
I'm really happy that we were able to work something out. But I was also kind of looking forward to what it would be like if we did go to war with the PD and how we'd constantly make new races and fuck with them. That would have been kind of fun to hear.
True.
Well,
Now,
am I
like,
gonna
talking
do?
about
Just fling
races
around
with
like a
ambushes
katana?
was sounded. Ooh.
Let me give this back to you.
Oh yeah. Do you not have one at all?
Sheeny has it. She's repairing it.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I have,
That's why. That's why I've got. That's why I had this one on me to
Yeah.
give to her to repair.
I have titaniums.
Oh, nice. I just have
You
this
know that.
bat.
You were there
as
when
well.
you give it to me. Oh.
You know, I might let people in yokai use the wide body C7 kit when they get it.
Oh.
Whoa! That's fucking
Wicked.
sick. Wait, let me
What
see
did you
that
say?
again.
Did you say that? What did you
Let me
say?
see that again.
Hmm?
Show it again.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah, I did. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, I
Did you
felt
say
kind of
you-
awkward, like walking in front of everyone like that, but
No, you needed to.
You say
everyone
you,
kinda, like,
you would
wanted to
let the people in yokai use a white body?
yeah.
I really want them.
He's gonna have. He's gonna
You
faint.
can have your C7 back.
Maybe I'll even let you guys put the kit on your C7s if you have one.
Oh, say less.
Maybe.
I was saying I actually really respected Flippy for saying that to Richard up at the observatory.
What did he say? Because I had a headache.
Oh yeah, Flippy doesn't give a fuck.
He pulled up. The cops told him to fuck off, and then everyone just ignored him. And then he said something along the lines of, "Yep, we're all standing here because of you, not because anyone wants to recognize you or talk about you." Something like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
What the
and
hell?
then they started running about on the radios, and we're like, "Oh fuck, shit's gonna go." I think we left. I think we waited like 2 more minutes. Shit was about to fucking start blasting.
Luckily it didn't happen.
Yep.
Okay, well.
We're
I
in
hate to
fucking
be a
H&O.
buzzkill, but my head is killing me. I need to go lay down.
Yeah, I
Dang.
mean, veg time for me too.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. This means that we can start hosting races a lot more easily now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's start doing it. Well, I mean, we're still gonna have people attacking us, but you know, like the cops. I mean, but at least not they're gonna be in the middle.
Yeah, I
of
want
the
to go back to
race.
hosting. Like I said,
Also,
whenever
no
he's
more
come to my races, it's been alright.
Yeah, well, we can host races again.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you
Yeah,
again
yeah.
for everyone coming. Sorry if it wasn't as exciting as you may have thought it would have been.
Yeah, thanks for setting it up.
I didn't set it up. They invited us.
I will still.
Yeah.
Thanks for including us.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I wanted everyone there, so. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go collapse and die. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Alright, good night.
They definitely can't count because we had 7 and then we had like 13. So
Yeah.
I think that second meeting they were probably flabbergasted at the amount of
later.
yokai there was.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Good night.
Those colors are.
I honestly hope. You ever seen those videos of like Lamborghinis and they're driving down the road and they just fucking start going on fire? I hope her car does that.
What?
It's so goddamn. It
my
is so
God.
loud.
Hello.
It's
Wait,
so
why'd you put
loud.
on Lamborghinis in particular, motherfucker?
Oh.
No, because people always pull out car shows in
because
the
it's always
Lambos and they
them.
spin out. Yeah, they
My
always
car's
spin out and
already
crash
made of paper
them.
mache.
I'm
Exactly.
not targeting them. It's just them that self-combust. What do you want me to say? I've never saw a video of any other cars. Well, apart from a Tesla, actually.
I mean, there's somebody in this crew who has a certain Porsche Carrera GT that is very not.
Yo, but
what would be the right word?
Food.
Known for combusting.
Notorious.
Yeah.
There's food here
Oh
if
my God,
anyone
I
wants
need
it.
food. please.
Here.
Get food. All right,
I'm
take the
hungry.
food.
I'm going to bed. Yeah, I should.
Good
I'm
night.
gonna do the same.
Good night.
I'm also going to bed.
I think everyone's going to bed.
Yeah.
I can't otherwise, you know.
Yo.
Ah! Where's my mask?
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
And Eugene.
There's still food on the ground.
Pick it up then, bozo. Fiona's like, yoink.
Is it over? Can someone let me in? If not,
No, we're leaving.
Yeah, I think everybody's leaving.
We didn't talk about anything. You didn't miss nothing?
guys, I drove to the house. I drove into the
Nice.
wall. I drove into the cars.
Wait. So are you saying that I just came here to pee on the wall and then leave?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yo.
That's fine with me.
Come on. Guys! You locked me in? What the hell? Guys, my motherfuckers.
Yo, can one of you stick around and help me with something?
What's
Just
up?
need one person.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Just go get changed and meet me at the roof. Or actually, can someone just pick me up from Forum? Just go get changed and then pick me up from Forum. I just need one person.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll go get changed. Just, what, regular shit, or what do you want me in?
Yeah, literally just regular shit, because I gotta move 2 cars from the drift school to H&O.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come help you out. Let me go change.
Literally, you're a dumb. Bro. I watched him open the door and then he drove right in there and lock it and he drove right into it.
Yeah, Gunner was funny. Mm. Also, I love Snow for being like so true to his character. Like such a like hard ass, and I love that. I'm on the way. Like, I think a lot of people can't, like, I've noticed recently, like, on things like, people just don't differentiate Snow with his fucking character, and it tilts me on God. It does. I'm on for him. Whereabouts are you?
I'm in front of Auntie. Behind you.
Should I just wait for you at H, or?
Yeah, as long as you can give me an, Izzy lift back down afterwards.
Where we
Yeah,
going?
that's fine.
Driscoll. Just gotta move 2 Vin scratches over to H&O.
Alright. I mean, I did the same before the meeting. I literally gave JJ like 4 cars.
I kind of want to get rid of this fucking GCO, knowing how much it's gonna cost to convert as well.
I can get you the price right now if you want.
At 1.2 mil, I've been told to fucking convert it. Nobody's gonna buy it for more than 1.2 mil, so.
Yeah, that's if you already given the price, then that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's gonna buy a GCO for more than that. It's an A class, right? Like nobody's gonna pay more than $1 mil for an A class. No
This
matter what
door or the
A-class
other door?
Yeah, I'm looking honestly.
Other side, it doesn't really matter. We can go in from here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, it's already unlocked. You locked it.
I hate this fucking fob. I hate it so much. Oh, now it works. Now that I'm at the fucking car. Nice. Just keep going straight. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Yeah. I just forgot what side it was on, to be honest. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got 2 cars to move over, so we'll have to move them over and then come back.
Alright. Here. Thank you.
Here.
You know, so I actually have a bee to do. I don't know what it is. Let me see.
I need to fucking cook food.
Oh,
I got an A as well. I just
a
meh.
really easy one as well, and a Patriot stretch. So.
Come this way. We should probably take the train tracks because of all the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 2 C's for you. Yay. The Granger and your Sam Rancher.
I just had a charger above us, so thank God that we did get this way.
Yeah.
Glad that you made Fury mode good. What are you doing? You wanna go out? Oh, don't go. Dog wanting to be let out. I wonder why she wants to be let out. Now I know.
Oh. That's it.
Grabbing the kit.
You know, he made me drive him over to the office the other day. He made me chauffeur him over to the office. He said, "Hey,
Underwood just tweeted saying ping me again. Ooh.
drive me to the office."
I did not say that. I did not.
So he said, "Hey, you fucking slag, drive me to the office right now." That's what he said. Hey,
That's
you,
fucked up.
woman,
Okay.
drive me to the office.
Woman.
Okay. That's fucked up, man.
Hey, you English scat, drive me to the office.
Ah, Jesus.
Damn.
Hey, you dozy fucking cocksocket, drive me to the office right now. That's what he said.
That's fucked up, man. I didn't say that. It's a Granger B or C?
I don't know.
I can check. To see how many parts I can get out of it.
It's an A actually.
Huh?
Yeah, the green is a S.
Yeah, it's an S class. Let me just give you like
Yeah.
the payout.
Well, I mean, my Pagala is fucking S class, so.
Okay, I can see how many parts I get, and I'll let you know. Would you like just cash or Jenny and cash?
Can you do cash to a casino account? Is that right?
I usually just use the company account and just say materials. Like it's I usually pay through a company. So.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah. Pretty matter.
All right. Just cash or cash and Genie?
Both ideally, but it actually.
Because like if it's just cash.
Yeah, I've got enough change. Yes, cash will be fine.
I have a.
But I'm
I
not
actually have
away.
a B and a C to do, but I think everyone's going to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking bed. I need to make food.
Can you email me your bank account?
My bank account or my state account?
I'm sad. Having a good day. Yeah, but that B and C would be some gorgeous. Jackie Snow is calling me.
Ask him if he liked Onryo's
Hello, Mr.
business,
Snow.
if he liked Onryo's little game or something like that.
Hello? Oh, sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you.
Hello. I just want to give you a call. I think I was explaining myself extremely badly back there, so I can understand your confusion. And I just wondered if we could, I want to start a clean slate here, okay?
Okay.
And I also didn't mean to call you by name, but when I'd already done it, it was
It's
too late.
fine. Most people know who I am. My alias is out there. I don't mind. It's okay. If I trust,
Either
if my
way,
mask had an open front, I would have my mask up all the time. Like I don't care. You're fine, Mr. Snow.
I understand that. I guess what I'm trying to say is, let's start afresh here. The past is the past. And I think everything that happened for a reason, and we are where we are now. Does that sound weird?
No, I understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Snow.
What happened?
Okay.
Hella dry.
But I can't say that, my temperament will never get the better of me again.
Would you be able to?
But
I wouldn't expect you to guarantee
it
that.
won't be during races.
All right, bud. All right,
Yeah.
I'll just get two more from you.
Well, I just wanted
good
to
night.
extend that apology to you for getting that so wrong. It was a very bad speech, I guess. But I think we were all trying to say the same thing, but saying it. What the fuck? I had a weird thing.
I understand what you were trying to say, and if I go and stab an officer, how are you supposed to reprimand them when I've given them a reason to be angry?
Or would you like
Yeah.
to
Yeah, I understand. Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you understanding that. I think if you could extend that to Honor as well. I don't have any way of contacting her,
Have you
otherwise I
thought
would.
about yokai?
But yeah, I'd like to start on a clean slate here and not,
That I would like to have.
it's my bad essentially is what I'm trying to say.
If you would like, I could get Onryo to contact you.
That would be actually
that?
super helpful.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much, Miss Carrington. I appreciate your time.
Goodbye, Mr. Snow.
Goodbye, ma'am.
What does he want?
He actually just apologized to me. He apologized for the way that he spoke, and he name dropped me as Carrington in the meeting, and he apologized for that. I'm super burnt, and everyone knows who I am anyway, so it didn't matter for me, but it would have mattered for someone else
On the
a
other
lot,
side.
you know?
On the other side, okay.
That's where like the thing on your GPS is on the left here. You're right.
Turn right. Through the gap.
Oh,
everyone always turns on that side.
He wants to speak with you because he wants to extend the same apologies, but he said he has no way of contacting you, so he didn't know how.
Right here?
Behind us. Behind us.
Behind
To my allergy, yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
So if you want his phone number, I can give it to you. If you don't
I've
already
got
have
his
it,
phone number.
I expected you to. But he apologized and said that what I was trying to say didn't come across correctly, and that he's also I'm sorry for getting heated. I wonder if he just also honestly doesn't want to get stabbed from me, which is a pretty understandable thing. I'll give you right back to. Thank you, JJ.
Just drop me at fucking Maze Bank because there's a bunch of payphones there.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you, JJ.
No worries.
Why are you going this way? Turn around. There's literally a gate back there. Like there is no reason to go this. You're just making it longer
I'm
for
sorry.
yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just do you mind chilling with me because
yes, I will stay with
I'll
you.
yeah. Basically, when I call them, I don't know how much you know about the dark web, but when I call them, I inject the geolocator as well, so that they know where the call came from.
Ooh.
I fuck with them heavy. Like I really fuck with the head. Like the other day, I was basically pinging Hardcastle from where he was. So every time he moved, I pinged him where he was, like where he was at that moment, right?
That's amazing.
Anyway, any of these phones work.
Oh,
Just
I
cut
see.
up on the
them.
right. Yeah.
Oh well. So I can break this. I was wrong. Oh.
I'm coming. I'm listening.
Yeah, I will. Can't get my car up here, bro. It's too low.
Can I have a bit of your hair?
Sure.
A bit of a weird ass. Can I have a bit of your hair?
Sure. Ugh. I'm gonna hide my car around the back, which is why I'm doing this. There we go.
Yeah, we just gotta gun it after we leave. Just yeah, I'll just
Go for it.
a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
There you go.
Is your DNA on file?
Should be. It should be.
DNA on file?
It fucking should be. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, they asked to take a swab from me once, so yeah, I'd say so.
Hmm. Testing. Do I sound spooky?
Yes, you sound spooky.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, indeed.
hypocrisy in your statements, no, is that you call a meeting to complain about an individual and then refuse to listen to anyone else when they mention that you also have a black sheep. Uh-huh. Did you get the message on your phone about 10 minutes ago?
She even laughs like. There's only one person who laughs like that.
Go. Run, 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 run! The entire fucking SIU comes every time I do this. Go.
Oh fuck. Oh, the timing.
Oh god,
the
oh
timing.
fuck.
Oh, the timing.
That's it, one. Turn right, go into the canals. Straight into the canals.
Okay, focus on something else.
It doesn't fucking matter!
Fine. It's my car. We'll go under here. Oh. Triple car. Oh.
Do you stab people? I just make them shit themselves.
This is why we work great together. Alright, where do you want me to take you?
Anywhere, honestly. Digital Den, and I'm gonna spoof some more shit, but I'll do it from there.
Alright. Oh, this way. Looks like Mirror Park's got people in it, but meh.
Literally every time I do that, there's a cop behind us. Oh, never mind. Literally every time I do that, they all come running.
There you go. Oh, don't get out yet.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Bye. I'll let you know who that cop is. I'm gonna go past him. It's a trooper, so.
Yeah. No, I'll be off radio.
Alright. Have a good night.
Good night.
Alright, I need to park somewhere. I should go stab. That was great. But I think he was apologizing because he actually wanted to. Snow is one of it's so much like pond in the sense of flip out in the moment, really stick to your opinion and not fucking change it. and he'll say what he fucking wants to say. Pond doesn't really say what she wants to say, but she'll get very hot-headed. But then you take some time to think about what you just said and what you just did, and you're kind of like, well, I could have maybe done that a bit better. Maybe I could have had that conversation just a little bit differently. So then you have to make the calls to apologize and blah, blah, blah. It's, you know. I got what he was trying to say. It just was like, as Tony puts it, it's a hot oven. Snow was turning up the heat, and we were turning up the heat. I'm gonna use Tony's oven analogy all the time now. On God I am. I'll be like, it's like a hot oven. Oven was getting heated. Oven's getting hot, fam. I need to get back to the trailer real quick. I need to get AFK for like 5 minutes. The oven's heating up. I'm gonna use that all the time now. Oh my god. I like have to go AFK like now. No, let me in. It's here. Alright. I will be right back. And then we'll do some more stuff. Be right back.